Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Let me get on here. I know Nikki was in here real early. Hey, Cobus, how are you? Johnny Siam, Tommy J, Douglas. How are you, Douglas? Andy's Travels. Is that a new name, or has that always been that? And I just never knew noticed it. Uh, James, how you doing? Robert Mack, how you doing, Robert? Johnny again. Let's see if I catch everybody. I think I did. Ralph, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Morning to you. There's Nikki. Just had a fun half hour removing WhatsApp scammers off Patty's channel. Really? Yeah, I was wondering. I watched the last his last live stream, and I didn't see you there. You must have been previously engaged in something. But Nikki's a moderator on Patty Doyle's channel too. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to Nikki and watch her videos, please. Hey, Mitch, how you doing? Good morning to you. And I think I already said hi to Johnny, but hi, Johnny. So anyway, let's see. I didn't go. I didn't do the live stream yesterday because um, Mike's lived my ass off, and Robbie. See, I remembered the name Robbie. Walking in my shoes. I think they do it every Saturday morning. So uh, they're just. I didn't want to. I didn't want to step on them because I know that Joe watches them. I think I watch them, and um, Chris, and quite a few other people actually. And then I actually stumbled into Dana's and Jib's. They did a live stream last night too. So anyway, so did it today. Not like I'm going to be sorely missed on one day. Mm, let's see. I'm already behind. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Um, then Scott's here. Wow, I got behind really quick, and I think that's it. So, being the great vlogger that I am, I almost thought about it, but anyway, it was the youngest, who's now 17. Yesterday, we went out and had dinner, and then we went to some fancy ice cream, Korean ice cream. What's the name of that? The Korean ice cream? No, what's the name of the Korean ice cream that we had? Binsu. Binsu, whatever that is. It's pretty good actually. So I shouldn't say whatever that is. It was really good, but I didn't bring a camera. I didn't. I've always got my phone. I ought to at least take a short or something, and go over. At least document something. But I didn't. I know my wife did a little bit of the dessert, but it was my mother-in-law, father-in-law, me, my wife, and and Shushu, the youngest, went, and it was like 800 for a Thai dinner. Had a lot of stuff. It was pretty good actually. I'd been there once before, and then the I should have the dessert was unbelievable. This binsu or whatever it is, but in fact, actually, it's Korean. So I'm imagining if Going Grays is here, Logan might know what it is. But anyway, it was 600 and something for for dessert. So it was pretty good, and that is like very finely shaved milk. Is the It's almost like a snow cone like thing, and then they serve it with ice cream and toppings and all the crap that I shouldn't have been eating, but I did anyway. Did I see someone? Yeah, Ron's here. Hey, Ron John, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Everybody's saying hi. So but I just don't. I don't know. I don't think about. You know what it is? Is I don't. I think to myself, the people really want. Do they really care what I'm doing? And I guess some people do. Some people get interested in. Oh yeah. Let's see. Maybe you can see it. No, I don't think they're gonna be able to see it. You know what I'll do is I'll try to make an upload of the of that ice cream deal. I'll have my wife send me that, and then I'll. Oh, you did? Okay. So I'll try to try to do it. But it was pretty cool. Well, we got one. that was huge, and then we got this one that was unbelievably huge. It was a platter this big around, and had a big mound of that stuff, and then every topping you could think of: 3 scoops of ice cream, caramel, chocolate, strawberry, sweetened milk, marshmallows, oranges, everything you could think of, like 20 different kinds. It was pretty good. We'd went there once before, I think 2 years ago, just me and my wife, and we split the one that I had between us, and it was plenty. Anyway, I don't ever think about vlogging that stuff. I don't know. It's like maybe I should think. Maybe actually some people really give a shit, want to see what I do occasionally besides sit here at the house. I'm going to do another little short video on the pond. We did. They did seal it, and we built a shelf in there that the filters are going to sit on. My wife went with her best friend and her mom and Shushu to Korat and bought a right sitting off that balcony. The filters are going to be to the right. The windows to the house are there. And then to the left, 90, almost a meter wide and about almost a meter and a half tall, bought a waterfall with two cascading waterfalls coming out of it, and then a circle of koi fish. And it's one of those ones that also trickle down the whole face of the waterfall, which to me looks like grazing fish in there, and then having algae and all that kind of crap's going to be a nightmare, but it's going to look good when we first put it up. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to just spray all the algae. If I spray the algae down, the fish will just eat it. So, hey, Daz, morning to you. Sure is getting expensive. Is Mark here? I didn't see Mark. Hi, Mark, if you're here. Did I roll right past you? I must have. But if Mark's or if Ralph's saying and Mitch are saying stuff to you, you must be here. But it'll look good. I should have done. I don't know. I didn't prepare for this live stream either. I could have put that. Video on here, and I could have did some stuff on her and Korat. She had a couple little videos of the what it's going to be. Anyway, I'll include it all except for the ice cream stuff. In fact, did you send it to me on Messenger or on? Can you send? Oh, you sent it online? Yeah, I might be able to do that, guys. It's pretty cool because I thought the stuff was pretty amazing. Let's see if I can get this to. Oh, where it is. Let's see. That's fine. No, that isn't what I want. Hold on. Okay, there's that. Let me shrink this. Let me see if I can share screen, which is now present in case anybody is wanting to share screen in this nowadays. Okay, let's see. Chrome tab. Facebook. No, StreamYard. Windows. There it is. Okay, let's see if it comes through. Can you guys? Oh, you can see that, right? Okay, here, I'll play it. How come it's dragging? Must be my internet, which is supposed to be top of the line now. That doesn't work, but anyway, you guys got to see the. Let's go back and see if I can play it. Nah, doesn't want to play. I've had nothing but trouble with this internet. I don't know what the deal is. I'm supposed to have the fastest that they unable to play due to temporary error. Maybe it's my computer. That's the big platter that had all the. Well, look at that. Huh? I guess you guys are at least seeing that. Replay. That went by quick. There you go. We'll try it one more time. Pretty cool. Stuff was really good, but that thing right there was 400 baht, I think. 400 baht for that one. But let's see how I remove. There I am. I'm back. Did you guys actually see that or no? I don't know if you did or not. NBI TV, so Sunday night. That's that's tonight, right, Mitch? I believe today's Sunday. I'm horrible. Why you tripping? How you doing? Glad you could stop by. Um, I guess you must have saw the ice cream. Maybe it wasn't that big a deal. Hey Tim, how you doing? Are you living in the house? House is looking great. Then we get Tim too. I know the last time that I semi FaceTimed him type stuff, he uh, he was actually uh, on the front porch. So usually he's at the what is she? Niece, the niece's place where he stayed. Um, Good morning, Sassy May and Bruce. How are you? Glad you can make it. Yes, tonight. Okay, cool. And I imagine, I think Mitch is going to be there. And I think that Daz might be there too. Of course, it might be a secret. No one's supposed to say anything. Uh oh. Oops. Um, what do I think I'm caught up. So anyway, you saw the ice cream. I should see if. What did you send me the pictures of the waterfall on? From line also. Okay, let me. I'll show you that. It's gonna look. I think pretty cool. It wasn't bad. It was 5,000 baht, 90 centimeters or almost a meter wide and a meter and a half tall. And well, let me see if I can find it while you guys are talking to each other. Yep, we're 85% moved in. Okay, cool. They're working on the water filtration system for the house this week. So still no, the water's not done. That's a bummer. Okay, let me look at this real quick. Okay, so I got to go down here, go to line, go here. Let's see. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Huh. I thought that she sent me one of that particular fountain, but I guess she didn't. She sent me one with the single. Huh. I can't find it. Yeah, I'm looking at line right now. I see every one of the waterfalls except for the one that you bought. No, somebody sent me a video. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so can I, if I make that? Yes, okay. Let me go back. It's only a 3-second video, but you guys will get the gist of it if anybody's looking. Let's see. Share screen. Listen. Window. Okay, and share. There it is. So that's gonna go. That'll go up again. So when you're sitting on the front deck, you'll actually be looking directly at that, and it'll be right up at from the top of the pond up 1.5 meters, and like I said, it's about a meter wide. But it should look good. It'll look good when it's done. The hardest part that I'm having actually, David and Sarin, he did a little pond like that, and he put in the 12 mil glass. So I'm having a hell of a time trying to find somebody that can put it can put two pieces together, bond two pieces together. I guess not speaking Thai is a pain in the ass because I can't talk to anybody. I can try calling. I have all the time in the world, and no one will understand a freaking thing that I say. So it's like a waste of time for me to call any glass companies in any place that would actually probably have it is going to be the manufacturers, and it's probably going to be in Bangkok. But if anybody knows, please send me something and let me know. I know that they have to have it. Either that or it's 1,200 baht. I already paid for it. I gave my wife the money anyway. But the 12 mil, I might just order it. Have him. I'm gonna have him notch it out. I was gonna have him put it in the way that I had done it, and then I saw the way that David had done it and the way that he wanted to do it, and he was just gonna cut a groove, you know, an inch and a half deep all the way on three sides and just silicone that and slide it down in there. It should work. So I'm going to do it, have him do it that way. It's what he had originally intended to do. And I'll probably today just order the 12 mil and screw it. I want to get the thing done so I can start on the backyard. Although we've had rain again for the all last night and this morning. But I did look at it, and for like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, sunshine, no clouds, no nothing. So we'll see what happens. It would be a good place to start. Hey, Meow and Jim, I just watched Chuck's video where they were in it. They're going to bring the green machine or the green monster from Chuck's to put you up. So they met. You guys at Sizzler again, I think, right? That's got to be Jim's 8th hamburger from Sizzler. It looked pretty good still. I had one there when I met him, and the hamburgers were surprisingly good for Sizzler. I was surprised anyway. Hey, Nanette, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Just had Canadian bacon this morning. Is that what you said? There's Mike's. Jim, I'm off. To get eggs Benedict. Boy, what a frick. Yeah, I do wish I was you. I don't know. I had 2 scrambled eggs and tortillas. So I shouldn't have the tortillas, but I was making it kind of quick. Let me finish my coffee. And it was easy to do. So that it is possible that maybe we can get. Well, the glass is going to take 2 weeks. So if he cuts the block out, puts the groove in, we get the waterfall, put that in, then I can abandon that project and move to the backyard and have him start. And I'm hoping to get him here. I don't know. He's not going to come today because it's raining, so he's probably already had maybe a beer or two. But I'd like to get him so that he could order some stuff so he could start. I don't know what he's going to need. He's got to dig a pretty big hole. That hole's going to be approximately, like I said, 3 by 4 meters, a meter deep, a little bit over a meter deep. So I don't know what he's going to need. And I don't even know where I'm going to put the dirt. I'm going to have to ask my wife. I mean, I guess I can't just throw it. I guess I could. I mean, the neighbors would want the dirt, right? I mean, that would be less that they have to raise their land. I don't know. I'll have to ask the neighbor next to me or then see if you want me to throw this dirt in there or do you want me to haul it away? Whichever way, I got to get rid of the dirt. There's going to be a lot of dirt. You don't really think about it until you dig a hole that's, 4 meters by 3 meters. That's a meter deep. It's a lot of flipping dirt. At least for my yard. I get one pile this big and it takes up half the yard. So let's see. I love the spam filter. Fried spam. Is that what spam is great? I've never tasted it. I mean, I've never tasted spam. I've seen it cooked a bunch of times. They cut it into a big thick wedge and heat it and eat it like a piece of ham, I guess. I don't know. I've never tasted it. Spam was created for the military. I think that's true. Spam is great. Yeah, you could use it for anything, right? I've had big, thick bologna, and stuff like that fried, but I don't know. Never had any. Let me buy some spam. I just got to have it. Those words never came out of my mouth. But just would do what we do in the U.S., put in all the dirt on the sidewalk and free dirt. Yeah, there you go. Free dirt and it'll be gone, right? Free anything in the States. But I thought that was, grew up on spam and mustard. Anything with mustard I would eat. I'm a yellow mustard freak. My favorite sandwich is corned beef. Not a Reuben, not big on Russian dressing or Italian or Thousand Island or whatever, and I don't like sauerkraut. So just a grilled Swiss and corned beef with yellow mustard. I'm in heaven, and probably something I'm not going to get here. I don't think. Although they had pastrami, and I didn't get to go the 2 times or 3 times that I've been to Kochang. I didn't get to go to that guy's. I think his name was Dave, also, right? Mitchell, no, the guy that has that Chuck. They all go to eat there every time they go. And he's got all the American food and the American breakfast and stuff. But he has pastrami he makes himself. I don't know if he makes corned beef, but I know he makes pastrami. I could get by on my jonesing on a big ass pastrami sandwich with yellow mustard, and it can't be just any yellow mustard. It's got to be a certain yellow mustard. I won't give them a shout out. Just kidding. Let's see. Mark strategic. What did I miss? Spam was interesting. History. Invest in the U.S. military. Popular. Love it or hate it. Yeah, that's what my understanding is too. Kind of like Scotch, right? I love Scotch, and a lot of people don't like Scotch, and I don't like gin, and a lot of people like gin. So I guess acquired tastes. Uh, was just doing to tell you Dakota Kochang. Yeah, I saw the sandwiches. I saw the corn, not the corned beef, the pastrami the guy made looked phenomenal. And when we were there both times, we went as a family, and so I had the kids and the mother-in-law, father-in-law, and all that. So it was kind of hard to. Plus, they're not, anything that's American or if it's not Thai food, my mother and father-in-law ain't eating it. Now my daughters, they'll try anything. They'll try pizza that I made and pasta and all that kind of stuff. Pasta vazul I made, and they love that. But my mother and father-in-law, they won't even try it. My wife will kind of try it, but they are they're strictly going to eat Thai food. Thai food. Nikki left. Nikki, it's only 2 o'clock in the morning. Where is she? I'm only kidding. Nikki's top notch, man. There it is. Bye, guys. Thanks, Nick. Always, always. And if you guys didn't watch Chuck's video, you got to check it out. It was awfully nice of you guys to offer to drive whatever they've got to Pachuap. That was pretty awesome. Um, but I know you guys want to see Pachuap and tour that area anyway, so kind of was an easy thing to do. But like thumbs up, they got a brand new truck, which is awesome. So I guess everything will fit in there. Hey Grinch, how you doing? Andy's got video. So Andy has this is a channel now. I'm gathering. Somebody will have to post the link. Gin is an instant. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big drinker of gin. Brock's here, so we'll let Brock out of jail. Hey brother, how you doing?
Morning, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll be back in 20 minutes. All right. Nikki will be back. Yeah. Oh, Buddy had to get up, so I had to walk Buddy. So I figured I'd come back on for a minute. You're absolutely right. That's like Nikki saying that, where's Dave? How come he's late? It's because he's making coffee. Um, so anyway, that's the kind of the semi plan is to get to a certain any place that I'm going to get the glass. I'm going to have to wait. Now, somebody had told my wife, but she never heard back from them that they might have 18 mil, which I would prefer, but they never called her back, so we don't know whether they lost the number or what happened. But obviously, we're not going to get that. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and order the 12 mil. If I fill it up and the thing bursts, I only lost 1,200 baht and 500 gallons of water. So it isn't like it's a big deal. Then I'm going to have to find it. But it would be nice to find it beforehand. Um, but and they do it all over. Like I said, they do it in the UK. And if you're a glass manufacturer, you got to know how to bond two pieces of glass together. Somebody said it needs to be heated to be done. So I don't know. That's what I need. So if anybody knows of any place that can bond glass or that can make a window for a pond, let me know, please. Report the scammers. Is she getting scammed on what?
Um,
On
get
Facebook?
in WhatsApp.
Oh, really?
It's the
I never heard.
Yeah, they're
Huh.
doing spamming in WhatsApp now.
I got hit a couple of times, I think, on Facebook, but I never got hacked or anything on line, or the other one that I used to use too. What was that? WhatsApp. Never got anything on that one either.
I've had a few spammy contacts on line as well.
Yeah, I've had some weird people asking to be my friend on Facebook, and it's only ever since I blocked. Somebody told me you need to make it just for your friends can see your page, so I finally did that, and now all of a sudden I'm getting these off the wall, just created Facebook pages saying I want to be your friend. Well, go find somebody else. I don't need any more friends. So I don't have a Got to Love Thailand Facebook. Actually, I have it created. I created it a year ago or before I started the right when I started the channel, but I never released it. It's still sitting there. So I don't know enough about that crap. Like on Richard's thing when he was talking to James. If you guys missed Richard Travel's show last night, you missed a good one. So definitely go back and watch it. But he had was talking about how James knew how to do or did everything right and got the Instagram and got this. My wife that passed away got me Instagram 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I'm like, she was dead then. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever. She got it for me, and now all of a sudden, because of the channel, now everybody's I'm getting whatever they are, followers or whatever it is. But I don't know nothing about that. I know nothing about Facebook. And James had all that stuff sorted out before he had 100 subs. So I guess I don't know. I love doing YouTube. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't give it up for anything now, but I just don't know all that all that much about all the social media crap and all that. I'm just not in tune to it. Never was really. I the only time that I was really paid attention to Facebook was years and years ago. You guys remember when they had mafia wars? Maybe they still do. I've got like 2,000 friends on there, people I'd never met before, but they were part of the crime family or whatever it was in mafia wars. But that was why I had Facebook. Now like I said before, I use it. I can go on there in 10 minutes and know if little Billy broke his arm and if he's okay, and this cousin, that cousin, this aunt from all over the world. In 10 minutes, I can pretty much, you know, know everything that's going on that I need to know in my family. What did I miss? One of my somebody got scammed. Andrew's saying WhatsApp has a lot of the sent you a text by accident with a picture of an Asian lady. That could be. I haven't. I used WhatsApp in 2015 when I went to Costa Rica. WhatsApp in Costa Rica is like what Line is in Asia. Everybody in Costa Rica was on WhatsApp, so it was. So I got it then. So I still had it, and then I started using it with all my family in the states because it was easy to like Line. It was easy to call and talk and face each other and that kind of stuff. One of my friends asked me to friend him. Scam was not my friend. Yeah, there's all of them, and what I do now, and you're not supposed to answer them, and that's probably why I got the last one when I got uh, whatever it was when they stole my thing and started asking everybody, trying to get other people, and because I answered it and I texted the guy. "Well, it's really weird. It's good to hear from you. I didn't know that they had this in heaven because you've been dead for 6 years." And and the guy I guess he must have got pissed at me because he hit me the next day. The next day he came after me. Let's see. I purge my Facebook friends list every couple of years. Delete all but fam. Yeah, and I should probably do that. Except, man, I've had these people on this from this mafia wars thing for so long. I kind of know their family too, and been watching them for 10 years on Facebook. So I don't know. I guess I could delete them. I got way too many. Like I said, I'm guessing somewhere 1,500, 2,000 friends. I don't have that many. Yeah, there sure is. Hold on. I had a guest that wanted to come on, so let me send the link. If I can do this, let's see how much of a how much of a person I am here. Let's see. I don't know. Do I have you on this? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I do. I can send it to you on Messenger, and it is sent. So, anytime, always. You don't ever have to ask. So if I don't send it to you, I should send it to you from now on. But Wednesday, this was udon. What was this? Oh, glass. Okay, I will definitely do that, Tim. Thanks. I got to remember to go to my YouTube, and I will definitely do that. There we go. A famous YouTuber. Hello, Mr. Richard. How are you?
Well, hello,
Glad you
sir.
could make it.
How you
Great
doing,
show,
Dave?
man.
What's up, Brock?
Great show. Great show. I thought it went extremely well. You'll critique yourself and bust your own stones, but I thought
No,
it was a
I don't
good
have to
show.
do that. Tommy does that to me. It's
Tommy
Tommy's
does it
job.
for you.
And Brock and Mitch.
I thought it was good.
Yeah,
I
good
think you were
guess, right?
absolutely right. I think you could do a whole hour with Alex, absolutely no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, he's
You
gonna
could
come
have done
back
it.
for
You could have
sure.
done it last night. You
Yeah.
could have done an hour easily without even any pre stuff. So here's
I
another
can't
one.
believe you stayed up again.
I know. I'm drinking
Yeah.
coffee here. My wife thought I was insane. I'm
And
drinking
Brock hasn't
coffee.
gone to sleep yet.
No,
No.
he's still awake. Who's that? There's a moderator, Mr. Mitch, the
Mitch.
best in the world.
Every time I go to temple
Good
Sunday,
evening.
to look after
Good
them.
evening.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, not every Sunday.
Oh, okay.
How's
Now
Thailand
I-
treating you, Mitch?
Good.
Yeah?
Treating myself. Thailand's not treating me. I'm treating myself.
I still
Such a
can't
gentleman.
believe he's been here over a year. It was like it just seemed like we were talking, and you were in Seattle. Your house hadn't been sold yet, and we were wrap what 3, 4, 5 times a week, and it just seems like that was yesterday. That's why I don't like getting old, because the time's going by quicker and quicker and quicker. The older I get,
It seems
so.
like it. Yeah, you were up late last night, Dave. You were up
Yeah,
late.
what it is, Daz, and Mitch is I'm starting to prepare myself for Christmas, where I have to stay up all night delivering crap. So
Take it
the
in
little
chunks,
children.
man. I'll tell you.
Starting with the Richard Travel Live Show. That's
Yeah,
Christmas
there you
Eve.
go. Yeah, Christmas.
Yeah, it's
Eve.
like almost midnight here when it ends.
Yeah, it was 11:30 or 11:45, I think, when I went over there, and I'm going, God, now I'm not going to be able to go to sleep because this sucks. And
I was wound
I
tight.
know I'm
Yeah,
I know I'm going to wake up normal time, 5 o'clock, in the morning, and I did. I actually 5:30, and but I wanted to go check on the fish, which are doing better. So I ordered some more and picked up some medication. Actually, my wife brought me to a place that had some, and the guy actually spoke a little bit of English, because trying to tell somebody the medications here are just about this much off. And I don't know if you guys notice this about Thai people, but
Jeez, Andy,
if
sorry
they're
for that. Wow.
what's that? What
Sorry to
happened?
interrupt, Dave. I was just reading chat from Andy there.
What's
Oh, man.
What's up, Douglas Williams? Good to see you. I don't think Douglas made the live show today. I almost stopped it about halfway through. I'm like, I don't think I've seen Douglas. I'm just going to end it. Can't do it without Douglas.
That's it. Find a hybrid. Well, you can always go back to San Francisco. There's a bridge there you could jump off.
Ron John. Hello, Cobus.
Sorry about the interruption, Dave. Yeah,
Well,
sorry
that's
to hear
okay.
that, Andy. Sorry to hear
that
that.
that are too. Like I said, man. Again, it comes back to the same fact. Nothing's guaranteed, man. Tomorrow's not guaranteed for anybody, and it doesn't take anything. And I thought I was a Superman until I came to Thailand, and found myself woke up with a tube down my throat for 2 months. I thought I was invincible. After that, I had a whole different outlook on life that, oh, I could just step off this curb and this car could hit me and I'd be done. So, it's amazing. That's why, I don't know, like in mine, live life to the max and don't put off anything you're going to do for one day. If you can do it one day earlier, do it now, man. And
luckily, Dave, for the first 25 years of your life, you live life to the max. So you
yeah.
Put off the gas now.
And it's easy for me because, people will say, well, how come you don't want to? I did so much crap from when I was 16, basically when I left home, to when I got married the first time was 24 or 5. It was, I couldn't, if I would have died at 26, I would have been happy and said, I've done 80-90% of the crap I wanted to do in my life. My biggest thing is seeing places. That's my bucket list. I still haven't been to Malaysia, any place around here, Laos, Cambodia, and I want to do some traveling. And once I get my passport, I will do that. But as far as doing things that I wanted to do in a wild and crazy time, I mean, when I was 16, it was 1970 or something like that, maybe, or something. I can't remember. I can't do the math. But my basic youth was early 70s, and it was still, the 60s I thought was better. And that one video that you sent me, Richard, kind of reminded me the Haight-Ashbury experience. A lot of sex, drugs, and rock and roll rolled way over into the early 70s. 70, 71, 72, 73 were probably some of the best years of my life that I can't remember.
Dave, what about the Roaring 20s? What were the Roaring 20s like? Was that pretty cool too?
That would have been nice. But I find it sad. I said this the other day. I cannot tell you one teacher I had in high school. Not one teacher. I got stoned and was drugged up every day of high school.
Smoke.
Not one
That's
teacher.
funny.
Nothing. Now, I didn't go to school much. Like I said, my idea was I had a panhead. I jumped on my bike. I rode the block and a half at nutrition to school, trolled around the school for women. We brought them back to my mom's house 2 blocks away and played pool. We had a pool table and my mom was gone. She was a waitress from 6 a.m. to 2 in the afternoon. It was party on for 3 years. So it was like, I don't know. It was a wild time. Those stories, I'm going to have to start a whole new channel for those after hour stories.
I don't know if that channel will be up very long.
I'll tell you, man, some of the ones, this is a good one. This one's almost a little bit tweaky. Friends, young, van parked in the front of a house. I'm in the van with a nice young lady. My cousin and my best friend are in the house with two girls, the one that lived there. All of a sudden I hear it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. I hear the car drive into the driveway. The parents, there's 4 people, walk up to the front door. I'm looking. We don't have cell phones. I can't call them. I can't do anything, right? Go into the house. They come running out the front door 2 minutes later, half naked, clothes in hand, down the front, jump in the van, take off. Well, they got caught by the parents. Okay, that's kind of bad. It was the parents' the husband's boss and the boss's wife that they were out to dinner with that came home with them. So they saw 2 naked guys running down the stairs from the poor parents. It was a weird time. I picked up girls in a motorhome. Now, how do you go to a girl's house and waving, mom and dad, have a good time? We're just going around the block. They'll be home in an hour. It's like I would never let my daughter. First off, I'm horrible because I wouldn't let her jump on the back of a motorcycle. First off, and I would definitely not let her get into a motorhome to go on a date somewhere. It was incredible times, I guess. I don't know. So I rambled enough. What does anybody else want to talk about? Mitch, you got to have something to talk about.
All right. I'm in a,
How was
I'm
your
in a
dinner? How was
wormhole.
your dinner last night? You have a good dinner?
How was dinner? What did I have for dinner?
You were going in search of Thai food, you said.
Oh,
who's
yeah,
there with
yeah,
all the
just-
noise? Is that Brock back there with all the noise?
Yeah, his wife
Just
likes
had
to
some
make
street food.
spaghetti and Thai food, and she'll be banging peppers and putting food together for Brock. Brock doesn't miss. He's like me. I don't think he doesn't. She doesn't want him to miss a meal, so she's cooking constantly. And it sounds like she's
Yeah.
gonna be a good cook too. What did she get?
Fresh,
Still-
fresh, fresh pork crackle.
Ah,
Hey, Brock,
Fresh
can I try a little bit of that?
Yeah, sure. Hang on.
now who is next? Do we know who's next, Richard, or is that a secret?
Well, the plan was to take next week off and then come back with Flora and Note, and then I have rides for kicks and 20 seconds in Thailand. Got a list, but I may actually be on air next week. I have to kind of see. I may bring Alex on for the whole show next week.
There you go. Yeah.
I told Alex I'd let him know on Tuesday. Just I might be
Alex is
traveling for
great-
work. Yeah.
He's a great guy, man. I can't. I speak very highly of him because he deserves to be spoken highly of. He's a man. He's a stand-up guy, and he does good content, man. He's got a good mesh with Miley, and the stuff that he does is outstanding. As far as when you're not very good at something, you tend to look up at people that are like Chuck and Paige and Joe and Gift and James and Alex. I put him in with that thing. He's going to be 70, 100,000 before you know it. He's gonna jump up, I think.
I didn't get a chance to ask the mods after the show. I wanted interested, like Brock and Mitch, like what was the troll situation like? Was it pretty much okay? No,
Last night?
He
kicking around.
He got hit with the bots one time.
Yeah, it was
The
fine.
Sex
Yeah, it was
bots or
great.
whatever.
Yeah, it was
But
fine.
I didn't see any regular trolls. Somebody
I
said
showed
there
up
was
late,
a
of
troll in my
course.
last one.
No, I was late.
Someone said that there was a troll in my last live, and I didn't even see it. I got threatened that
No, that was just they mistook Brock for a troll. That's just
yeah. It just said don't put somebody's name in. Keep it out of your mouth. That's your last warning. So
Wow.
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
scared, absolutely shitless. But I live in Surin. If you guys need the exact location, I can pin it for you in the description below.
yeah. If you can drop the pin, I was going to head over tomorrow, Dave. So
Yeah,
appreciate
no
that.
problem. Come on over. I need some people to witness. Sorry, 6 times, not twice. What am I missing in the chat? Richard, let's see. Douglas is saying, I may have missed it, but we're coming. But when are you coming to Thailand? That's like the third time I've heard. Last night, a bunch of people asked you that. I
Yeah,
don't know if you
popular
saw
question.
that. Yeah,
popular question.
Quite popular last night. See, I was awake. I didn't sleep part of the time.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were pretty
awake.
busy. You're like commenting and stuff, Dave. I
Yeah.
seeing your comments.
I was
Wow.
awake. Well, you want to know why? I went to sleep at 6:30, and I woke
Oh.
up at 9:30. So
Perfect.
I was wide bush. What is it called? Bushy-tailed and wide-eyed. As long as the saying go, I'm horrible.
Well, thanks for
Right.
revolving your day around my live show.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I got the best ones around there. Absolutely right. They don't. Not much gets by them, and there's some that'll be hitting. They'll probably hit here in a little while. I'd feel if I'm not getting hit by trolls, I'm not doing the right crap. I mean, just because I'm not, constantly talking poorly about people doesn't mean that it isn't a bad channel to watch. I don't know why people watch it. I think they do because we don't. You can forget about whatever, whether we're on an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. I think people come on here because they don't have to think about any crap that's going around them whatsoever, whether it be the virus, whether it be wars, whether it be politics, when we're on here, we could talk about gallstones and surgeries and, like I said, 90% of the stuff we talk about is about Thailand, but we'll talk about anything. And I think that's what people like. Like I said, it's never going to be a big channel. I could never see this ever going any further than what it's gone to now. But I have fun just like it is. Yeah, Alex does a great job.
Yeah, Alex
Trolls,
is a
though.
great guy. Miley's fun too. I mean, they're
Yeah.
just great to hang out with.
I haven't had a chance to
real
meet
chill.
Dow. Yeah, I haven't got the people that I'm looking forward to. And I will let everybody know the exact date and where I will be when I come to John TM area. In case, again, anybody wants to come and see me, I'll pin my location. They can come on and look me up. I got no problem with that. And but I want to meet Dow. I haven't met Miley. I haven't met. There's a lot of people there that I haven't met that I want to meet. And when I do
Dallas
come,
is
I think I'm
actually
gonna go through
CGI Day.
What's that?
Dow is CGI. The guys have gotten really good at putting her in videos because she's a
Is that a
virtual
StreamYard app
girlfriend.
too? That's like an add-on to StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be the paid. I don't know. It might be his paid
Hey,
subscription.
ET. How you doing? ET said the trolls like me. Yeah, because I look like Santa Claus. You know, like I said, I don't mind being trolled as long as
Yeah,
it's semi-truth. You know, like if you call me Fat Santa Claus or you call me like I look like this, I got no problem. I do. I'm a fat guy and I kind of look like Santa Claus. Truths, I got no problem with. Lies, I got a real problem with. So do your homework, trolls, and at least get it right, and we got no problem. And try not to lie. When you're a compulsive liar, I know it's hard, but if like the bottom, mental health, get yourself some help, man. Get yourself some help.
Well, I
So,
have an
okay.
announcement, Dave. I have
Okay,
an
go ahead.
announcement.
Okay.
I'm
You're
gonna
getting married.
be. I'm gonna. I'm sorry, I just got a message. I'm gonna.
Did you?
I'm gonna be at the A7 tonight
Oh, that's
on
right.
Soy 7 via the internet because I am not in Thailand anymore. That's my
Uh-oh.
announcement.
Uh-oh.
But I'll leave the rest for tonight.
Are you in Italy?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I'm a teaser.
If you want to guess,
Clickbait.
there'll be a prize rewarded. I don't know what it'll be, but leave in the comments where you think Mitch is at outside of Thailand. I'll never be big, so it's average size. You know, I don't know. I don't care anymore. My wife is so good with the stuff. It's like none of it matters and stuff like that, and it doesn't to a certain extent. But don't burn trolls as long as they keep their fly shut. Yeah, and hey, thanks for the views. You know, I'm glad that you guys are here. So and
funny.
the watch hours. And the watch hours help me too, because like I got copyrighted from Richard. You guys know that.
I'll
And
do it again too. I'll do it again.
Yeah, it cost me
Don't
2
get me
cents.
started.
And my wife is all over me. You know, that's
Yeah.
1/4 of a bot, and
Well, that'll
I
be a
could have
lesson
bought
to you,
some
Dave.
rice. Yeah. And I'd do it again right now. If you had a promo, I'd put it up right now. I know you have no control over it. I'm just busting your stones.
That was so funny when you mentioned that. I'm like, gosh, man, everything's so automated except for like the good stuff that we really need as YouTube creators. Like that's not automated.
Because I remember you were talking about, I forget who you were talking about. It was in one of your interview ones that we got a chance to see. And you were telling them, I'll try to use this clip and stuff, but
yeah, Chev and Dev.
I might get, copyright or so. But you said you changed the music.
Oh, I changed the music and I changed the order of the clips. So like I'll cut the clips and then reorder them in the timeline. Yeah.
And
I'll probably still get busted eventually.
They'll probably give you the okay anyway, I would imagine. But,
well, it's funny though. I did an interview with See You Around Guang, and about 8 months after the interview, I got a copyright claim for the music I used for her intro. Because I didn't ask her, like, hey, so your intro you provided, is that music copyright free? I just assumed, she's
you did ask somebody else. Who'd you just ask?
Man,
there was somebody. Was it Chuck? It was somebody you just asked recently.
Oh, I asked Alex today. Yeah, because I didn't know, and he's like,
right.
So nothing yet, but
take care, Bruce.
It's Bruce leaving. It's interesting the stuff that they do, because I don't do enough videos to worry about my music, but I would probably get what everybody. I think Chuck's got a company or whatever of all copyright-free music and stuff like that, but I don't do enough. I don't know. I either need to decide whether I want to do more videos. And it's really weird because some people really want to see the shit that I do, and it's hard for my mind to go, why would somebody give a shit and want to watch me walk down the street and, or whatever. But people like I said, my fake friends on YouTube are some of the best fake friends that I have on the planet. And I consider Mitch one of my close fake friends, Brock and Richard, my close fake friends, and everybody that's in here, my close fake friends. So YouTube, you can talk.
Well, that's the best compliment I've ever gotten from you yet, Dave. Really appreciate it.
How do you draw a line and say someone's a fake friend? And I don't know. I don't know how people's minds work.
Talking about friends,
but
Dave, It says you have 31 watching on my screen. 31, maybe it's less or more. I don't know, but
No, it says 32
nine
here. Yeah.
9 people in the chat I've met personally.
Really?
That's just amazing.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And that's why Tommy says he's a fake mod.
Mitch, now I know why you look different to me, because you got your hair cut down short. How long have you had it like that, man? It's been a little
About
bit longer.
3 days ago, I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting lazy. I had a scruffy going and was getting long. Yeah, I need every 2 weeks. I need a good trim.
That's the
Yes,
shortest
you
I've
are,
seen it, though.
Clovis.
I haven't seen it that short on you before, I don't think.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
usually seen it longer. Yeah.
Yeah, right here is where I like it. It's easy to maintain.
You are the oldest, Ron John. It is. It's amazing, man. Like I said, I won't quit doing this until people in the chat start asking me, could you please stop? We don't want to watch anymore. Then
that
I'll
happens
stop.
in my chat. Should I stop?
Should you
Please
stop?
stop. Really horrible.
Please stop. Please
Happened
stop.
last week.
But
It came from Tommy. It was Tommy that sent it. It's like, Tommy, you're
Was
my
it?
moderator.
It was. I don't know. I think that a good choice on Alex, and I think it'd be a good choice to have him on for the whole time. I think he's got plenty of stuff that's happened in his life. Plus, he's a young man, and he retired how long ago? He's like James. He retired 5 years ago or something, or longer than that, 10 years ago,
6 years,
as a real young man. I'm hearing that more and more out of the
6
service.
Shit. No, I forget.
Well, he said he was in the Philippines for 5 years or something. So, and he's been here for 4. So at least 9 years ago. I don't know how old Alex is. I really don't. But I don't think he's 50. So he was 40, and was James probably the same age. And I didn't realize that when I was a kid, and they wanted me in the service. I wanted to go in the service I wanted to shoot people. I was one of those crazy bastards.
This live stream just got demonetized.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're going the right direction.
It was like all the people that I grew up with. I'd missed the draft by a half a year. The last year that I was in high school was the first year that they had stopped the draft. So, and I never upped. A lot of my friends, that's what they wanted to do, though, because where else are you going to go? It brings me back to the same thing, that you can train people for months and months and months on defusing their brain into it's okay to kill this person. But yet when they get out, it's like, okay, here, go to work at McDonald's. I'll see you later. We'll see you. One day, boom, they're in. One day they're out. It's like it don't make no sense. And then they don't want to give them money, and they got people that I'm getting off on a rant, but people could come into this country and use anything they want. And what do we do to our veterans? We don't give them shit. It's like amazing. Why don't you keep the people from coming into this country, take all that money that you spend on them, and give it to the freaking vets? So anyway, that's my rant for this morning. Our second rant might be second rant.
I have it. Yeah, 3. That's actually the third.
Third one. Okay, Richard's keeping track. But it is. I'm really, as you can tell, I'm passionate about how bad we should. I was talking. One thing I said about Logan, I typed on his video, Going Grays. Great guy. He was just came back from Korea. I think I don't know if he's visiting or whether he has to go back. He's in the service. Nice man. And I said, you guys deserve it. And he said, well, we don't deserve it. I said, you guys deserve more than you get. I mean, even the people that are in the service now know that, it's okay if we get screwed and we don't get this or this. It's like, like all my friends basically went to Vietnam, because all my friends were the older brothers of of my age people that I knew. I always hung out with their brothers. So all of them did. And all of them came back completely screwed up. And, it was a nightmare. And then to get, and a lot of it happened in Frisco too, getting off planes and getting spit on and, and that kind of crap. After you were 280 pounds, 6'4", and you came back 168 pounds and yellow from hepatitis from shooting a needle in your arm. And did you get any kind of support? No. And they ended up offing themselves. So it was horrible. Okay, enough depressing crap. You guys are
That's
letting me
number 4.
ramble.
Number 4 rant is completed. That was
Yeah,
Dave
check-
talking about the Civil War. That was great. Thank you.
Let me
Appreciate that,
let me
Dave.
check that off here. Loose cannons
Okay,
on a ship in
And
a
next
storm.
on the rant is
Check.
Brock. Go ahead, Brock.
Put in
Brock,
valuables.
your turn.
Okay.
Hey,
I
Traveler.
just need a heads up from Richard on who's going to be on the next show. I need to get my graphics people to rework the background. This one's
Hey, you're welcome. You're
out of
welcome,
date.
Brock.
Traveler says he's a vet. Where's my money? You guys all deserve it, man. I'm telling you, I won't rant on it again. Everybody knows the way I stand on the way that we treat, and especially getting out. It doesn't even matter about money. It's just you can't train somebody to do something and then not desensitize them somehow for months and months after they get out, and just turn them up. That's why these people have the whatever the syndrome is about being at war. Some of the stuff, unless you've been in situations, life and death situations, you would never know what somebody's going through. So it's a tough deal. I hope that now somebody told me that they are doing more now with the people that are coming out of the service and helping them, especially during because it was, I don't know. Anyway, I won't rant about that. We need a rant count.
Yeah,
I know.
probably that's an option in StreamYard. You go to the settings and there's a rant counter.
Rant
Just
button.
comes up on there.
Maybe if they could have a thing there that, hey, if Dave talks more than 30 seconds in a row, automatically cut him off and time him out for 300 seconds. I could use that. I don't know.
I'd just like to be able to click on your window on the screen, Dave, and shut up.
I can do it. I can do this and just make me.
That's what I wish as a guest you could change your overlays. That would be cool. I can only change my virtual background, but I miss that. Like not being the host, you can't like change a bunch of stuff.
So I know I could change a bunch of stuff too. And there's stuff that I'm still, like I said, why did they? It took a while. In fact, somebody was using. I think Mitch was trying to use the thing, and now it's called. What is it called? It isn't called.
The share button.
Yeah, the share button isn't a share button anymore. It's something else.
yeah,
it's
Tommy.
present.
Yeah, present.
Yeah, they
Oh,
changed it
okay.
to present now.
Yeah, they
Not
changed
present.
that.
Not present, Santa. Not present.
You
as
please,
gift or present as
Yeah,
I'm
can
here,
you
but
highlight Tommy
present.
J's?
Yeah,
Tommy J, you're
I need
fired.
I need to give you one, Tommy J, because Tommy J and Richard knows even more than I do. Tommy J's a good son of a gun. I almost said the B word.
That was quick.
And
You
he
got
helps
that quick.
everybody. He helps me. What happened to Mitch? Mitch looks better. What did he do?
I know. I've
It's
been
a lot younger.
exercising.
About 10 years younger.
I've been, yeah. I've
But
been
Tommy's
taking
one of the
testosterone
good ones.
injections. I feel great.
And he's the stuff that he comes up with is he's always right on the mark. Always on the mark.
He has a lot of great ideas. I'm telling you.
Yes, he does.
A lot
Yes,
of
he
great
does.
ideas.
And you know
Oh, yeah,
better than
Tommy's
I do.
great.
You've been around him a
Oh
lot
my God,
longer.
what happened to
than
Mitch?
PD.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
it happened. Oh, no.
PTSD. Mental health affects an individual. Yeah, and I mean, it all makes sense. I mean, a lot of people that haven't been to war or haven't been put in situations like that, they'll never know. They'll never know what it does to your mind. But they need help. Put it that way. And somebody told me the last time that I ranted about it that the service is offering stuff, afterwards, trying to help, I guess. So I was kind of happy to hear that. Looks what better without banks.
Yeah, lots happened since Vietnam. That's for sure.
Yeah. And it was, I don't know, man. I felt bad for my friends.
Of course.
It was hard enough to make it home when the death counts were coming out every week on TV and all that crap. It was hard enough and against all odds just to make it back after a tour, just to make it back, and then to come back and have to face what they were having to face, and then they'd here you are, you went through all this crap, and and what did you end up doing? you ended up blowing your brains out. It's like, man, at least you.
So Dave, about the 24th, about you coming on the show. Actually got a conflict.
Can we not talk about anything?
Yeah, don't
Wow.
leave Dave to this track when he comes on your show, Richard.
I'm supposed to be in. I'm going to be in actually Mitch's part of the world on the 24th, but I'll always have access.
We're going to put you in the vlogger news segment, Dave.
We're not going to show your face. We're just going to show an avatar of Santa Claus, if that's okay.
I'll put you in the test stream yard. Just leave you there, Richard. I'm going to be on the show. All right, stay there.
And we're going to turn the microphone down to the. And we'll let the people decide what the hell's he saying. Hey, how you doing, Don? Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you could make it, man.
Hey, it was nice to see Benja today. Benja was in the live show today. Nice to see her.
Yeah, definitely.
I saw her Facebook post recently. Mitch, you're a gentleman. I saw your reply. It was heartbreaking on her birthday. Wow. So good for you for reaching out.
And for her to say finally a lot of stuff that in her life and to come.
Benja's great.
Yeah, out like that and tackle the mountain. Could you imagine the massive mountain she had to climb to get where she is now, where she can actually see some kind of light at the end of the tunnel to get out from all that crap? It's awesome.
Look at this. Chuck's in
Mike.
Time to be sad.
You want to come on and talk about veterans?
Hi to Chuck's mom.
Yeah, hi Chuck's mom, and hi Richard's mom. He's probably
Thankfully Chuck tuned in now and not 5 minutes ago. He might have just
it looks like Mike and Nicole are in also.
Hey, how you doing? Are they in their new pad yet or no?
I don't know. Ask them.
Are you guys in your new pad? Are you gonna do a bunch of updates on it before you move in? I'm sure you will. Let's see, Chucky.
Thank you, Johnny.
What did Johnny say? In truth,
you probably find Chocolate Man will pop in now.
No, I was going to say,
and Alex.
Dave, maybe we should look at one of Joe's videos to see when Mike and Nicole are going to be in Prochua.
Yeah, that's true. Joe put it up there. So what? Not yet. Tuesday. Oh wow, cool. Are you guys going? You guys going to move right in, or are you going to stay up the street and revamp and then move in? Or are you going to do your remodels or whatever you're going to do once you're in there? Hello, everyone.
Just got to put in the furniture.
I'll put the link in there in case Chuck wants to.
Daz.
Anybody, actually. If Daz wants to come in, he can come in too. We'll make a whole party of it. Did I get that?
I'd love to know how long it takes Chuck to put that video together with his exact, I guess, twin. Yeah,
I think he actually. Oh, you mean it's a thing? I thought he actually had a twin. See, now you screwed up that Christmas. Is there no Santa Claus too, Richard?
Yeah, there's not.
There he is. Hey, Chuck, how you doing? He's having technical difficulty.
There he is.
What's up, Chuck? Really
Good morning.
Is that really Chuck?
Good morning.
Which one is that? Is this the evil twin or the normal Chuck?
This is good morning. This is
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hang on a second. Let me mute the other shadow. Hang on.
Cool.
Come on, Chuck. Rookie mistake. Idea. Come on, man.
I still have to I start up my. I still have to turn my volume down.
If you made the other rookie mistake.
Yeah, this is Chucky the a-hole. So be prepared.
Well, that's my favorite Chuck. So I'm glad you could make it. Now we can get Daz on. Daz is my other favorite a-hole. Come on, Daz.
What's up, guys?
How's Mom doing, Chuck?
She's sleeping right there. She's good.
Oh.
Yeah, she's starting to piss me off a little bit because she's in better shape than I am. So
right now she's got two black eyes, so we know who to blame it on.
Oh, that's right. That's
the
right.
eye surgery, right?
Ah, that's right. Hey, I'm glad that she's doing stuff, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
whatever makes you feel
good,
better, right?
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went good. She was a little worried about the pain, of course. who wouldn't be? But yeah, it worked out good. She just has to lay in bed for a few days. So yeah, stitches come out Thursday.
And I'm willing to put in some money, okay, to pay for the airbags and the tunes that need to go in the green monster. So
Can
I'll
we
pay
get
for
the
the
Thai
airbags.
style? Can we get the Thai style speaker on the roof?
Yeah,
instead?
the big ass one, so she could play stuff in the neighborhood too for everybody.
Yeah, like
She's gonna
Sinatra.
love that. I said
like
it
a
the
grab
last
car
time.
license.
Michelin man hanging off the front too. That'd be
I
good.
think
Yeah,
I typed into your deal saying I think Chuck's gonna get one of these damn things. You enjoy it way too much driving around down there. I figured you'd buy one for when you're at home.
Well,
But I think they're
actually,
pretty cool.
I wanted to make sure that the batteries were going to last. So I drove the shit out of this thing one day. Got over 50 kilometers. So
that's pretty good.
Wow.
I didn't know if I needed to add, some other
And what's
stuff.
what's the farthest place that you would possibly ever have to go? Like round
if
trip
she-
20 or
She
something?
takes the back roads. I GPSed it from her house on Google Maps, and it's like 9 kilometers to the Lotus store. So that's about the furthest that she would go. So she's not going to do more than 20
Right.
on a round trip. So, and there's electrical outlets everywhere in town. I just go.
Yeah, exactly.
It
I
gets
think you
pretty
showed
Yeah.
Yeah, you showed some of them on one of your videos right outside of some store. I don't remember what one it was.
Yeah.
Probably Macro or something. But that thing's pretty cool. My mother-in-law won't take it. She's scared of anything bigger than 2 wheels and like a bicycle. So I'm gonna have to get one of the ones that I've been threatening to get her for a while is the one with the pedals on it, the e-bike with the pedals, and get her one of those, and she'll probably use that. But she's never driven, no scooter, no car, no nothing, and she's my age, so I'll get her something. But I think your mom will. Do you think she's going to feel good enough and put you up to take off in that thing by herself and go to the store or what?
I don't know. We'll find out. I'm not sure. So
My money's on it.
I think she'll be okay.
Yeah. And I saw your video today with Jam with Jim and Meow, and that was pretty awesome of them. They're good people, right?
Oh yeah, they're pretty good.
They're good ones.
No, there's Karen.
You're live on camera, Mom. You're looking sexy over there.
Let's see. Chuck's mom will look 20 years younger. Joe says she's going to look 20 years younger. She just had her hair done.
I'm going to have to tell everybody she's my sister. And she's going to get after she gets settled in, she wants to come back and do like a facelift. I can't believe how cheap that stuff is here. So he charged.
How cheap is it?
Well, right up front, he charged. Well, I mean, you got to pay up front in Thailand, but it was 15,000 baht, and he actually had to do more surgery than what he had anticipated.
So what is that, like $450?
Yeah, $500.
Yeah. Well, less. It's like $400. Yeah, it's
wow,
pretty good deal. So.
Yeah, 38.34 this morning or something.
I know. Last night I sent some for my mom out of her. I sent some for me too. I was like, I can't take it no more. So
the gold keeps dropping, but yeah, 38.34.
Shit, I was going to go mining tomorrow too. I just have to put that off.
It's crazy. Like I said, man, in Thailand, I don't know how Paige is, but my wife and every Thai person that I've pretty much met here, mostly the women, it seems like that's their backup bank. They get 4, 5, 10, 15 chunks of gold, and when everything goes to crap with the virus, they can go down and get rice and food, and they'll sell their necklace, they'll sell their rings. It's smart. I don't know, I don't have anything in the freaking stock market. I don't know nothing about it, but gold, platinum, silver, precious metals, always. But I figured if I was going to gamble, I'm pretty good at hold'em. So if I'm going to gamble, I'd rather do that than.
I just make clickbait titles on YouTube and make.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it too, Chuck.
Make money. It's a gamble on the title,
You spend all the money you make on friends, don't you, Chuck?
Yeah. I got it.
I doubled mine on the closest thing that I came to a clickbait thing is on one of my pawn deals that I did. It's a 7-minute video. I did one, and it got like normal under 200 views, and then it doubled when I put in there. I've been threatening to do this for a while, and I know why people clicked on it. People wanted to hear something other than I did this pawn deal, but I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I know Richard. Did you get a chance to watch Richard's thing, or were you asleep?
Chuck was sleeping. He was sleeping, man. Chuck's in bed by 9. You kidding me?
Actually, I saw it come up, and I was like, well, I already knew it was coming, but it was like 9:45. But I've been drinking all night with one of an Aussie subscriber that came into town, and I was like, I better not. I might say something stupid to James, and you know how sensitive he is. So I didn't want to get on.
That's right. I already blocked you, Chuck, so you couldn't come in anyway. So you're blocked.
And James said, either you block Chuck or I'm not coming on. You got to block Chuck before my segment.
I had to switch cameras. I was getting annoyed.
Were you?
It's still kind of blurry. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Crypto, somebody. Who'd you put it out?
I'm telling you, StreamYard's been a little crazy the last couple of weeks for me. Like stuff grainy, like just doesn't look right. Yeah.
See, I'm amazed on how clear everybody is right now. Everybody's clear. Mitch just went to a cup of coffee, but
be right
otherwise than that. So when are you know what? It shows me, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday here in Surin, no clouds, no nothing, 100% sunshine. So if I get a wild hair, and of course I'll let you know beforehand, I might jam up for one night and then come back on the Forza. How far is it from here to you? 5 hours, right, or something like that?
Yeah, it's about 5 hours. We're not going to be home Thursday. We got to go back to Surin to get her stitches out. I mean, not Surin. To Sakonakon.
You're not going to take the stitches out?
I'd like to. No, I got.
You could do that, right? I remember
this guy is a plastic surgeon. I don't know if you see this. They're like tiny. If I've got to stitch you up, dude, you're gonna remember me the rest of your life. Trust me. I didn't really get to stitch too many people up in the service. No? You know, our job was just to, if somebody was busted open, they probably needed to get back inside there. So I didn't, stitch them up that much. A couple times, but we use this stuff. It's a medical glue. Yeah, and it's more hygienic. When you're out rolling around in the dirt and stuff.
Right, right.
I had to stitch a couple people up, and it wasn't pretty. I could probably for sure. So.
They still hate Chuck. They've got Chuck's name.
One guy actually contacted me later on through Facebook, and he thanked me. He goes, "Man, I get all kinds of women with that scar. I appreciate that."
Women like scars. In the Indians up by the American Indians, by my first wife's house up in Bishop. They went when I went there. They like to fight. Okay, and you go into a bar and you're going to get in a fight more than likely. But they were the kind of guys that if you beat them up, you picked them up and they bought you a beer and you drank and it was done. This was years ago, obviously. But they love scars. The more scars, the better. And they for the exact same reason. People figured they were tough. The girls loved them, and the uglier, the better. So, Chuck, the guy was probably being honest. I bet he was.
Richard, how you liking the being back on the show?
Man, I'll tell you, I feel a little rusty still, even though I have 3 shows under the belt. Like, man, just like finding stuff in StreamYard and getting my flow back. I like it, but I just feel a little clunky still. So, yeah.
But
I'm doing a better job than you did. I saw you were trying to take over my live show stuff with your live show with Joe. Man, get out of here with that stuff.
Well, my attention span's very short, so I was going to try to do some like not a cup of Joe thing, but where I was interviewing people while you were.
You did for a while
on your vacation.
Did for a little while.
But the traveling stuff just it interfered too much, and a lot of times I can't do it where we're at, So I just kind of put it on hold again. But it was good to be able to talk to other. Vloggers and stuff like that.
While you're traveling, you could just do one on Mitch every day while you're traveling. What did Mitch do today?
I have to edit. I have to edit it out
Edit
too
it.
much. It's not worth.
Yeah, too many bleeps. I swear incessantly.
Shit.
Too many.
Mike,
Too many.
Knows.
Too many lap dances. Come on now.
Too many lap dances. Yeah.
And that's what I want to talk about since I got you here. People bug me. I don't know if they bug you or not bug you, but
No,
get
I love
questions
everybody.
about another bike trip. Are you going to be interested in doing something like that maybe after the first of the year? Maybe February or something? Or we could talk about that at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, most likely, probably not.
No?
But you never know. I don't know because I didn't really, going the way we went on the side over by Pangna was okay, going up in the mountains, but coming back was a little stressful for me. Like I couldn't really enjoy the trip. It was just too much worrying about the drive,
Right.
versus being in a car where you can still kind of enjoy stuff. But I was just so worried about, people coming at me, people trying to run me over, potholes, the whole thing. You were there,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. So I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not
And maybe
really
a
sure.
shorter one. I was thinking something like maybe three or 4 days,
Yeah.
and just doing something, in a smaller circle. I'd like to go to the islands. I'd like to go out on one of the islands or something. But we could talk about it. I'll wrap with you.
Well, you guys, if we go somewhere, you guys could always jump on the bike. I don't have a bike, remember, so you guys could always jump on the bike and meet us, too.
Yeah, that's true too. Okay.
I mean, it would also, for me, it would depend on me renting a bike or doing that same deal with Gary. I know Gary wanted to ride, but I think he's got a new girlfriend, so I don't know.
Things change in Thailand. Yeah. But I don't know. I had a good time. It was fun. And I know that I know T wants to go really bad. He wants me to just come and I might, but my wife doesn't want me. She thinks that they're all out, that I'm going to die on.
Well, that's all more of the reason to go if she doesn't want you.
Yeah, I know that's true. But it's like what she's afraid of. Like when I first met you for the first time, I asked Joe, "Can you ask Chuck and tell him I'm not a complete freak and can I meet up and follow him to put you up?" And Joe said, "Sure, I can do that," because she's afraid that I told her what I would do, and I'll tell you after that I'm going to get run off the road and seriously injured and be laying in a ditch somewhere and die, and no one's even going to know. And I said, "Well, I'll have a tattoo put on my chest. If I'm found, call Nitnoy at this number and tell her that I'm dead." And she didn't like that.
Well, just put that. You need to put that application like I have at, like that tracking device thing.
Right.
It's called Life 360.
And then she can follow me wherever I'm going.
I mean, it has some things like SOS or if there's an emergency or something. But that way, if you are in a ditch somewhere, they can locate you.
It is. It probably isn't a bad idea. Like I said, I had epiphany deals or whatever. I had stuff happen to me when I was younger that I know to this day I am not going to get seriously injured or die on a bike. 100%, no doubt in my mind. No, nothing. Now, I might stop my bike, walk across the street and get hit by a car, but I'm not going to die going down on. Because if I go down on that bike at 60 miles an hour, I'm dead. I'm done. There's no way that I'm going to live through going down at that kind of speed.
Yeah, you just have to keep explaining to her why your bike breaks down in front of the massage parlors. Too,
Yeah, exactly. And I need a massage every 10 miles.
Yeah, why do you always park outside the massage parlor?
It's just I've been on two wheels since I was a kid. Like I said, I rode my panhead to high school. I tried to explain it to her that it doesn't have to be every day and it doesn't have anything. It doesn't have to care about the bike. I mean, I'm on a Honda, for Christ's sake. I just need that wind in my face. It's part of my lifestyle. It's part of me. And if so be it. If I do, I do. But I know I won't.
Dave, can you feel the wind in your face with all that hair?
Yeah. In fact, when I was younger,
does it get through the hair?
I had it down to about my belly button, and it would split off and go over my shoulders. And I'd be going down the road. Because in California, when I was younger, we didn't have a helmet law until later on.
Yeah, that's right.
So I rode all the time with just, with my half bald head when I thought I had hair and still get sunburned. So I'd probably wear a ball cap backwards and take off, or a bandana. Bandanas were kind of cool back then. But I rode, man. That's what I did. I miss it. I miss it right now. I would go. That's why I said I might blow out for one night just to, eat some cashews down by the water and then get in a hotel and then come back home the next day. But I'll let you know well ahead of time. I won't just stop by. I would never do that either. Stop by. I don't know. I can't do that to somebody.
Yeah, just shoot us a message.
Yeah,
We're not leaving till like the 20 something. I don't know whenever.
Yeah, one of the
Jim
videos.
get here.
I know that you're behind on the videos, but one of the videos. I want to say you said that the lady said it might not be done by the 10th, and I think it was the 10th when you did the video or whatever. So you said, yeah, but you still optimistic that she's going to be done by the end of the month?
We just talked to her. Paige ordered like 5 pounds or 5 kilos of crab from her. She said that she thinks it'll be ready by the 30th, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we got to furnish this place, got a lot of things that we got to do. So I think the biggest problem right now is waiting for the city to put in the water meter,
Right. So you're going to be there from there all the way through Thanksgiving for at least 3 weeks then.
Yeah, we're going to do a trip, I think, while we're there. Probably go to Dao, that island off of Chumpon. And we might end up going back to Phuket. There's a lady that owns a Tiger Plaza or whatever there in Phuket. She's building another bar in the back, and I thought maybe if I could put it together and try to get a group of other youth big meetup there, to help kick off her grand opening. But I don't know yet. I'd like to do that, but it just depends on.
I'm still trying.
Always depends on Thai builders, on her end and my end.
Now, Mitch, I talked to. He said a lot of those places are rented up there, but I haven't contacted Joe to find out exactly what.
Well, she owns the complex, so she owns the whole place. So the people that rent, they rent from her. So, but in the back of that complex, she's building a big club, like a nightclub.
I see.
So,
very cool. But I'm going to find out. I guess when I still got a hey Craig, how you doing? When to go there. My wife's still debating on whether she's going to make it or not. I hope she makes it, but we'll see. Otherwise, I'll be there anyway. So.
Hey, Chuck, I've got a question for you. Why do you have such a gap in your videos? Why do you kind of delay it 7 days? Is that just to keep the creepy people from following you around from where you're at, or?
Not at all. So, I mean, basically, I like to travel, and my wife comes with me. We have usually a lot of people, and we're trying to enjoy. So, when I'm video and I'm not really making a big deal about it, right? So I'm just doing little pieces here and there during the day. But if I do it every single day, I'm committed to making sure the video's edited and this and that. So what I'll do is I usually put one out every other day prior to the trip, and then I'll hold those. So that way I don't really have to worry too much about editing and stuff while we're there.
Yeah, so makes sense.
I'm not really worried about the creepy crawlers. I mean, they're everywhere anyway. So, but yeah, that's why.
Pins. I'm dropping pins wherever I'm going to be.
Yeah. I mean, when you put out a video every day, like if you just do, like most people do 3 videos a week, so, but when you're doing it almost every day, you got to get into some kind of routine that works. So that works for me.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Especially because your videos are longer. It must take a long time to edit those and get them ready to go.
Actually, they don't.
No?
Not really. No.
Huh?
I got to answer Joe because he thinks that I blocked him. Well, you said you couldn't see a message.
No, I think he was talking about me with my show. Or I just checked.
I don't know.
I just checked my community. He's not blocked on my side.
Let me look on mine. I can look on mine.
Only people I blocked are Brock and Mitch.
I blocked you. Yeah, I blocked you. No.
Let's see. Community.
I'm tempted to sometimes.
Let's see. Well, there's all the nice sex shows, bots. Those in here.
Hey, Craig, this is on the Chuck will correct my pronunciation. River Kwai. This is Jungle Rafts Flotel.
Whatever
River
floats your
Kwai
raft.
Jungle Rafts. Yeah, River Kwai Jungle Rafts is actually where this was. Established in 1981. No, 1982, I believe they were established. One of the first on the river.
Boy, I was way off. I was going to say Seattle, Washington.
Open to the public. I think 1982 is when they.
You're not
I
blocked
wasn't
by
there.
me, Joe.
I wasn't there till the mid 90s the first time.
Yeah, he's open on my side. So, and I saw all of Mojo's comments today. I think I posted a couple, so maybe he's not talking about my channel.
He might just be talking about me. Nikki's back. Where's Daz? Daz, you still here? Daz was the one that called. Daz said you were going to be back, Nikki. Yeah, I don't. I guess I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to call or talk to Joe and find out what days. I'm probably gonna come for 3, maybe 4 days, and I'm hoping my wife comes. Hey, Dowlow.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be Thanksgiving Day, which is what, the 24th, right?
Yeah, and I'll probably come the day before and stay the day after or something, unless anybody's gonna go anyplace. But I don't know if she'll go or not. Last time what we did was, what did we do? What did I did? I flew into Bangkok and then took a van from there down to Hua Hin, and then I rented a PCX from there and rode down to Joe's. But I think they have vans that go all the way down to Pachuak.
Yeah, they do.
I know they have trains that do. So maybe I take a slow train or something. I don't know. But I got to see what you do.
Right at the corner on the main road there, there's a bus station.
Is there?
Little van. Yeah, you can catch one there.
Yeah. Been more than 20 minutes. Daz is back. But I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm jonesing for the beach. You live right close to the water, which would probably be better. But man, I got to see the ocean. I don't know. I'm weird, but I am jonesing right now. So I'll be going to John TM Pattaya.
Yeah. We know you're weird, Dave.
What's that?
I said, we know you're weird.
I am. But like I said, man, on having all the boxes checked and having a good life and a Thai family that I can spend money on, that I just throw money at constantly. I'm going to go broke. I just constantly give them. They take money. They've asked me for stuff for their sick buffaloes, and I just give it to them, and I don't care because they're milking me. Brock, you're screwed. The house that you're showing in the background, how long you been married?
Only 38 years or so.
Yeah. See, she's waiting for this time.
Are you guys still picking that turd around?
Always.
There's a lot of turds in Thailand. Typically, we just see it and we kind of walk around it. Maybe the next day it gets a little dry. Sometimes they turn white and they just disintegrate. I think if you just keep walking around the turd and let it go,
we have me a bottle of water
off on its own.
Yeah, they did turn white. Too bad they don't. All of them don't turn white and blow away. But
no sense in glorifying a turd. So
Tim's the same way. T&W and Udon. His wife's been waiting almost 30 years for him to build this house, and according to the trolls anyway, they know best. They're gonna take his house. I tell you what, I've come to learn from trolls that Thai women are the most patient women in the world. They're willing to wait 30, 40 years to take everything that you've got.
So I think James is house hunting this morning. Yeah, I think I haven't talked to him. I just saw him on one of his videos. He said that he's feeling better and he has to find a place to live or he'd be buying
what it is, Chuck? I think he moved up to the top level of the condo he was in.
He said he got a new place.
Yeah.
If you would have watched Richard's show last night, instead of drinking.
Yeah, Chuck, how dare you? Come on, man.
He did. He said he found a new place. Somebody asked him about, or Richard asked him about cars too. Are you going to buy? Boy, he was really up on that MG. What is it? That MG truck or whatever it was. He sure seems like he likes that damn thing. I don't know. I've never driven one, but I don't know. I was looking at their cars. My wife didn't like them when I bought the electric hot rod, which I'm still very glad that I did. It's awesome. I got no qualms or problems with that car, and my wife's on top of the world. But
what about Mitch? Has Mitch found a new place, or are you still at the same place? Or
oh, thank you.
I'm currently at the same place.
okay.
Yeah.
You've been kind of low key, man, kind of quiet. So I haven't really heard from you.
Yeah,
much.
I've been quiet on the social media stuff. Actually, yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, real quiet and lazy too on the videos.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah,
You're pretty active on Friendster and MySpace, though. I noticed. So that's cool. That's good.
Yeah, Thai friendly and tender.
Tender.
Yeah, very friendly.
what
A
is
lot
it?
of swiping
Facebook,
left though.
Facebook
You know what it is?
condos and stuff like that. Huh?
When Mitch originally came over here,
No.
we had a
Dating
couple of discussions about, wanting to do, do I want to do YouTube? Do I not want to do it? Because I know that from talking to Mitch is a good dude, and or I wouldn't.
That's not what I've
associate
heard.
myself with him.
That's not what I've heard.
I'll pay
it was
you.
like-
I'll get you a check in the mail.
Do you?
We'll take care
You're
of that.
doing YouTube. It's like, do you really want to be aggravated? I mean, you're retired. You busted your ass your whole life, just like a lot of people that are retired. Do you really want to be aggravated to do them? And like I said, you were there, Chuck, when James took that video of Mitch's in Joe's backyard and put it up on his first YouTube, and then changed it. Mickey changed it real quick. I don't want that one. I don't even remember what it was, but Mitch.
Oh, I remember.
Why be aggravated? And now I look back on it, and like I said, if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't know the people that I'm looking at right on the screen right now. All the people in the chat over here. Met some great people. 99.9%. I'll take that anytime. And because otherwise, what would I be? I said it before. I'd be sitting in Surin, and I wouldn't know anybody. Nobody. And and call them fake friends. Call them whatever you want to. They're my friends. Call them fake friends to my face. And
Stop kicking the turd. Stop kicking the turd.
I know. I find myself I have to do that.
I see Nicole's in the house. I think Mom's looking forward to sharing a couple of White Russians with Nicole.
White
Russians are good, man.
Is that the drink of choice?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, White Russian.
I think Joe's in here, Joe. But you got to just for a second show me your real face, and I'll let you in. But because I put it in the chat, so okay, you can go back. Whatever you want to do. I'll let Joe and Joe say hi. There you go. Hey, Joe.
Well, Joe's come in, and I've got a life to lead, guys. So I'm going to have to check out.
You do.
Okay,
not.
Brock.
Who are you trying to kid?
Okay, Brock.
Well, okay, it's lunchtime.
Before you leave, what date are you coming? So everybody knows.
The 2nd.
The 2nd of November.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Have a good day. Don't eat too much.
Sounds like we got Darth Vader in the house.
You could have just put yourself up there and left, Brock. Put yourself on the green screen.
Oh, you mean?
Where is it? You got it there. I think
that's hanging with the chef. Hello.
You mean my twin?
Oh, I don't know if I know you. I've never seen before. How you doing?
I'm a subscriber.
See you all.
Take it easy.
There he is. See, there's Brock in the background. I do too. So hanging with the chef works for me.
My mom likes salads.
Yeah, that was it. Salads, White Russians are doing. But is it just me, or is salads like far and few between in Thailand? I mean, like, I really enjoy salads. Like, what is the name of the places in California? They had places that just served salad. It was a giant salad bar.
Those are all closed now. Out
of
business.
Yes, soup.
Like fresh tomatoes, sweet tomatoes,
all
fresh choice.
Yeah, it's all gone.
The Sizzler has a pretty good salad bar in Thailand.
Yeah, they do actually.
It was one of my favorite salad bars to hit in California back in the day. because even if you didn't eat, what was it like? I want to say it was like $4.99 or something back in the day for a complete salad bar. All you could eat. Wasn't bad, but I don't see those places here. I wish I could find a place that served a good salad.
I eat a salad every other day. Make it myself. It's not hard.
Your kids and grandpa getting slack on your mask Joe.
I'm sorry. I've done that. Lifetime subscriber.
You're a lifetime subscriber. Hey, Chuck, just watched your latest video. Does it have a dash cam? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I got them on my motorcycle, on my Forza. I got front and rear cameras. I wouldn't go anywhere in Thailand without having cameras. Nowhere.
I had people sending me messages telling me to be careful to not lose face with Thai people, especially police officers. I'm like, oh, of course. I would never bum rush, that and say I'm this and that. That's not what happened. That was, I don't know if they noticed, but my wife is Thai, and she also has a pretty good little attitude. So she's the one that got us clear, not me. I was just saying, I got a camera if you want to see the footage.
Yeah.
Maybe you were mistaken.
There's a difference between being an outright asshole to a cop or to a Thai person or anybody than being, God, I don't remember it that way. I have a camera in my truck. Should we look at it?
But I wasn't like the arrogant guy with the camera, because typically I walk around like a tourist, right? I've just got a camera and I'm goofy and I'm smiling, and that's basically what I did when I come out of the truck. I was like, I have my camera. It's like I don't know what's going on. I think I have an idea, but let's find out what's happening. And they all saw me with the camera, so that was kind of probably initiated the concern from them at first, like, okay, this Falang's going to cause, because they were totally in the wrong, on that deal. So.
Well, I think that they go off of the deal that 99% of the people that they pull over, whether they be flying, whatever, are going to just take the ticket and pay the money.
Yeah.
So the 1% of the people that, decent. I'll tell you what, I've only met Paige a few times. I think she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But I can tell you right now, from what I've met on her, I wouldn't want to piss her off.
She pretty much stands her ground. She's not.
And there's nothing the matter with that.
The guy drew a picture of 4 lanes and he put us in the third, and she came unglued, because she said, this is corrupt bull crap, in Thai, and I got it.
Well, it's got to her, I would imagine it's making Thai people look bad, right? I mean, that would be a way that I would think she would look at it, like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Well,
I mean, it could have been a misunderstanding. It could have been another vehicle similar to mine, which was fine, and that's where I was going with the whole scene. Was no, this is actually, we were in the right lane. I'll have it on camera. I can show you that we are in the turning lane. It's on my camera. It's a display. I could watch it right there on my mirror. It's real easy. Just I don't have to have a computer right there. So the guy saw it. Was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you did absolutely the right thing. I don't think it wasn't like you came on.
Take care, Richard.
Hey,
all right,
have a good one, Chuck.
All right, Richard.
Nice seeing you, man.
All right.
Have a good
Bye,
one.
Richard.
See ya.
Bye, Richard's mom. She won't watch.
Sorry, I came in and just kind of took over the show.
No, you're good as me.
Everybody's leaving. I'm starting to talk about police and stuff, and everybody's bailing. So.
No, I think because, like I said, as long as you are respectful to anybody here, that doesn't mean that you can't voice right and wrong. I mean, you just don't get upset and start yelling at them or be aggressive in any way. You say, I've got my camera. Can't we look? I think one of us got it wrong. So why don't we just, figure it out right here, and I'll do whatever I need to do. I think you did right. And it wasn't like Paige is going to let you do anything different.
Well, I wasn't in the mood to pay a 4,000 baht fine, because the fines I don't know what it would have been, but the fines have gone up. So, I wasn't in the mood to try to pay that for something that I didn't do. And I had proof on the camera to, for maybe their mistakes. So
when I first started in Thailand, when I came to Surin, my wife would drive. It was her truck, whatever, and which was fine with me. I'd rather sit in the passenger seat. And every time that we'd go to leave town back in the day before the virus, we'd get pulled over. And she didn't. Oh, I don't have a license. Costs 1,000 baht. Here's 1,000 baht, and pay the 1,000. Finally, I said, "How come you don't have a license?" Well, I haven't had one for 15 years or something ridiculous. So when I went to get mine, she finally got hers. So now we're, and she loves her car. I mean, she has not ridden her scooter to work since we bought that car. So, which is the way that I wanted it. I was tired of her coming home completely soaked from freaking head to toe and sniveling and getting sick. That was one of the reasons that I bought it. And I'm sad. I'm not happy with it in one aspect, that I would have liked to had the what was it, the seat 7 or whatever. Even though, like in your truck, pretty much the back 2 seats are for small children. At least you have that option,
Right.
But this one we can take 5. But see, it's 6 of us if we go somewhere as a family, because it's mom and dad, me and Nitnoy, and the 2 kids. So they don't really fit. We fit them in the truck. They'll squeeze 4 in the back of the truck, but the back of that car is not as wide as that truck. But I really like the car. She wants me to take the car all the time. I did take it to Udon when I went and visited there, when I met with Jam, with Meow and Jim.
Did you see that picture I shared on my community page with Paige hugging that tree, the bush?
I missed it.
Her friend has.
I'll have to check it.
Yeah, it's you would appreciate
it. Where is she at? Downstairs.
Cooking? Yeah, they're downstairs. No, they're.
Oh, today's Sunday Fun Day, isn't it? Sunday.
Yeah, the group is. They're out of town for the evening. They're going to go visit a monk friend of theirs, somewhere by I don't know, Pak Chong or something. I don't remember.
Did you guys get much flooding where you're at, or no?
No, we're on high ground here.
We got my house and everything is absolutely fine, but there was some really good flooding. In fact, we had her best friend borrowed our truck so she could go and evacuate her mom's house. I asked her, I said, can't we get her mom and dad to come over? Because we got her mom's house has been empty. We just been storing stuff from here, our extra stuff. And, and they could stay there. They're staying in that same. My wife said Thai people don't like leaving their house. The whole first floor is flooded. They're living in the second floor. I said, what about the mold and and all this crap that, they won't leave their house. Said that Thai people, they said they're not going to leave their house. I went, okay. Because I tried to, we don't use that house. Have them go over and stay there for a week until they get everything done. But it flooded pretty good on the outskirts of Surin. To where
later, Ron.
Is Ron leaving?
Yeah. I think Nikki left too.
Yeah, Nikki did. It's got to be over 2:00 in the morning in the UK. But that building that we're going to get for the backyard, I don't know if you've seen that. The one that's it's 3 by 4 meters, and then it's the whole top of it is like an observation deck, like Joe's. It's got stairs on the end, but the stairs are pretty much Joe's stairs look like I could even get up. They're like this. Yeah. These are, I'm going to have a hard time. But then I've got my backyard's so small. I've got a place up there where I can cover half of it, put in a wet bar, put in a barbecue, and do everything and look down on the koi pond. So it should be nice. We were supposed to go look at that building and pay them to get started. But the flooding, my wife said, no, it's too much water. So I said, okay, so we're going to wait till first week. They said 8 weeks to build it, 149,000 baht delivered and craned into place. So it should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it because I get that place. I asked my wife, am I being selfish that I want that 3 meter by 4 meter spot for me, for my desk. I said, no, you take it. Okay. So now I'll have a place that I can actually go to. It'll have a bathroom. I'm going to make it all self-contained. I'm going to put in another septic system, water pump, and then put a 1,000-liter tank on the roof, and make it all. In case I have to get trapped in there, like my Thai wife is going to kill me because she wants to take my house. I have to have a place to. I have to have a place to.
Kicking the dirt. Hey, Mitch, did the water go down over there? So has it receded?
Oh yeah, it usually recedes about an hour to 2 hours after it rains like that.
Everybody just runs out there with the cameras on to get the.
Yeah,
Some of the places.
I mean, it's bad, but it looks a lot worse than it is.
I don't know. Some of the places that I saw look pretty bad. There.
Yeah, but it causes all kinds of damage, causes all kinds of commercial problems with businesses having to close and clean up. But the water does go away. It's not
one
like
of my Australian
Louisiana
friends. They left to Udon because of that. They said they were almost waist deep on soy bucao in water.
Wow.
I don't know. That's what he said. He had pictures of it. He showed me. It was pretty bad. But him and his wife came up to Udon just to get away from it.
Yeah, I have a couple friends that lost their rice because it's been underwater for a week up north. It's just devastating for people. Mm-hmm. But here in Pattaya, it surges or doesn't drain fast enough because we're right at sea level, and then a couple hours to half a day it goes away.
Right.
The damage.
What about all those places before that, like where Lucas Ride for Kicks had the whole below his condo or whatever it is got flooded up to the top of
I
his
heard
motorcycle.
someone told me the other day that that particular condominium just tells people, just make sure your car's not in the garage.
That's solving the problem.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of friends that lived there at that period of time when it flooded, and like not happy.
Yeah, I remember him pushing his bike.
I was
out.
there. It was 5 feet deep. I was there. I was there visiting. Yeah, I was there.
Man.
Didn't film it.
Is it still cold in Serena? I don't know. It's probably colder where Chuck got. It was 17 when we came home last night. 17 here. I don't know I know it gets cold in Tatpanong too.
Yeah, I didn't really check, but it was cold. I had to put a damn sweater on yesterday. It was cold.
Like I said, I'm not the vlogger. I had a 17-year-old's birthday, and we went and had a big Korean ice. The dessert was as much money as the dinner for everybody, and I didn't even pull my phone out and do a short on what was going on. I'm the worst vlogger in the world.
We appreciate that, Daz, that you ordered the sunshine.
Did he? It's supposed to be here Tuesday. At least
it's been dry since he's been here. It's been dry.
Has it? That works. Mrs. wants me to bring her winter. Yeah, my daughter didn't even have a jacket. She had. I guess I'll have to get her something, but she got.
Daz, are you at the condo or are you at Nick's house?
Sleepover. Passed out over. I had lunch with Daz the other day, and then we had planned on going out, but I stayed in. I had to get my old man nap in. About 9 o'clock came around, and I was like, man, I'm getting tired.
I love naps.
I like naps, too.
Oh, you're still here.
The one that keyed that phrase.
Yeah, he's still here because he sounds like Darth Vader in the background.
Sorry. It's cold here.
63. Kenny's saying. So
it sounds like
you're
like deep sea diving or something, you know.
I'm
smoked for too many years.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so it says right now in Serena 74 degrees and cloudy. Going to be a high of 81 and a low of 67. And there's going to be a little bit of rain, but see, it shows, well, the sunshine's kind of gone now on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Partially cloudy. Doesn't show any rain, though. From Monday to Friday, no rains. Come Saturday, it's showing some. Coldest day is 66, and the hottest day is 86. So this is my time of year. My wife said, you know, I shut the air conditioner off. She did yesterday morning or something, and I never turned it back on. I thought she was gonna have a freaking heart attack because my air conditioner, in my bedroom one runs 24/7.
Sorry, cat.
My electric bill's over 7,000 baht a month. So I just refuse. And my mother-in-law thinks I'm crazy because, well, you're going out for like 3 or 4 hours. Why don't you shut off your air conditioner? Because then my room will be hot when I come back, and I won't have that. What do you got? What is that a picture of? Oh, he made a statement. I missed it already. Oh, hello. Went out with Nick Friday night until Saturday
I
morning.
love stirring the pot. I love stirring the pot.
It's not hard to do over here.
No, it's not. Not over there.
The whole. We're there yesterday. God, I hate when I miss. I don't see how you do it when you get 300 people and try to keep up with comments. I can't even keep up with them when I get 30 people in here.
I think we
I'm
had
horrible.
almost 700 last time we were on.
Did you?
It was crazy.
Oh, when you did the one with Joe. Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
A lot. Yep. Yeah, that Joe, isn't he a great guy or what? Probably my favorite person on the planet.
Take care, Dallo. Enjoy the GP.
All right,
yeah,
Dallo.
me and Joe are pretty good friends. I enjoy Joe.
Is he?
I love his.
What's that, Joe?
I love his video where he went and helped all those less fortunate.
Yeah, and I wrote him a thing there, man. Thailand's my home. Well, I don't know. According to some people, no one gives to Thailand more than certain people. But it was good to see. But I could see it on Joe's face, and when I wrote in there, until you see it face to face, you don't really realize what's going on. That's why my wife gets so excited to know that she would have never been able to give anything back to Thailand or to help her people. And I feel privileged to be here. They saved my life as far as I was concerned. There's nothing better, and Chuck knows, nothing better than to see smiles on kids' faces, whether you give them a donut or feed them for a month. As long as they're smiling, there's nothing better. And like I said, it's not selfless. It's a deal to where it makes me happy. So I'll be doing and helping Thailand as much as I can. Yep, 38.3. Yeah, I know it's got a. Mitch, are you going to sell any of your condos or anything, or buy more because the baht is going down and the dollar so strong, or what are you doing? Because you're a financial whiz. How many condos do you own now? I've lost track. I don't have a clue.
Stretch financial whiz.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Hey, John.
What's Chuck picture of? I see Paige there, but who's the young guy holding? There's some young guy got his arm around your wife in your deal here, Chuck. I think I can't see that well. Oh, I didn't see Sean's here. Hey, Sean. I'm missing. Hi, Dave. How you doing, John? Okay, sis. Let's see. 700 in the chat, but 69. Did you see that one? That's pretty good. You reading that, Mitch?
Yeah.
Let me put that up again. I like that one. Some comments are good. Oh, John said hi to Mitch, said hi to me, and Joe said to Nanette 321. Yeah, you guys, if you guys haven't connected, these gals way down there now, because I can't just go like that. Great people, man. I mean, they get support, unbelievable support from the people in the Philippines through Bobby. I met him through Bobby. Just great people, man. I would consider Nanette one of my good fake friends. I like Nanette. Got to bust balls a little bit. And Ann comes in every once in a while. How you doing, Ann? Okay. Take care. She's saying goodbye to somebody. Was that in the net? Is she leaving? She must be.
So
But
what
it
have you been
is.
up to, Joe? How's life treating you?
Good, very good actually. I'm making money every day, thank God.
When are
Awesome.
you coming? Are you going to
I,
move here? When?
I'm going to be there for the first time. It'll be about 6 to 7 months. Just looking. I mean, I don't know where I'm going to go yet. I looked at Bangkok. I looked at Pattaya. I looked at Koh Samui. I really don't know where I want to go yet. So once I get feet on the ground, I'm going to go look around. I might buy 2 places. I might not buy at all. I'm not really sure yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy. I would come to John Tiem Pate area and then use that. I think is it Utapau? I think they're going to start once everything gets wide open. They're going to be flying everywhere, and you can just jump planes and go wherever you want. Especially if you're only going to come 6 to 8 months, and then in that 6 to 8 months, find exactly where you want to be or secure the places and
Right.
do it. But I would, yeah, that's what I don't know, Mitch. What do you think of going to John Tiem Patea? Was a good choice, centrally located, got to go every place you wanted to go, look at whatever you wanted. Mitch is like a perfect example of kind of basing there.
It's worked out fine for me. In my view, it's centrally located in terms of, it's halfway in the world of Thailand between, say, Chuck and everyone down in the south, right? I can go north or south. Utapau was really nice back in 2016, 2017, but they started cutting back their flight availability pre-COVID. Before COVID happened, things were on a downhill slide already. So
on
hopefully
getting around
from Utapau, yeah, you either got to
yeah.
go to Bangkok and out instead of jumping down to Utapau and going directly to Udon Thani or Buriram.
Right.
Like if I want to come see you, I could just pop a bird to Buriram. There was enough flights going out back in the day.
So it was going down beforehand. You're saying?
Yeah, same with
Before all the
tourism in
crap.
Thailand altogether.
Yeah.
Was on the downhill. High season was high season, but overall it was going down pre-COVID. But yeah, and that's just it's like that around the world. Things go up and down. It's cyclic. It's evolves. People go to
I still got
places,
that
blah,
Air
blah,
Asia
blah.
pass. That Air Asia pass that I haven't.
That was
used.
sweet, man. That Air Asia pass was cool.
I got to do. I think I paid 8,000. No, 7. It was 6,000 or 7,000 baht. But I plan on using it, even if I just fly from Buriram to Bangkok, and then get either vans to Pattaya, John Tiem, or over to Hua Hin or down that way. I still use it because if I go to Bangkok once or twice, it'll pay for itself. So I'm going to start traveling. My wife just left and went to the Green Market, which means I'll get good fattening food, Isan sausage and deep fried mushrooms and stuff to eat. But I can talk freely now. But I'm going to travel. Like I said, you guys went all over. I wouldn't be able to just take off for 3 weeks, but if I can fly someplace and stay for 2 or 3 days and visit with everybody and then fly back, and then towards the end of a trip, fly for 2 or 3 more days, that's what I'm going to do the next time. I got to. I don't know. I don't want to just die and not do anything sitting in this place. Especially once I get everything done here.
Dave, I haven't even looked at Sarin, but there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. No, there's nothing here. But you know what I'll tell you is here? A whole mess of good-looking, very available, very cordial, hardworking Thai women that love men in their 50s and 60s. So, depending on what you want to do, like I said, man, I thought life was over at 62 when I came here and my wife died after 30 years of marriage. I thought I was done. Life was over. Boy, it ain't even close. People that are thinking about it are sitting in the U.S. I've said it a couple of times. Come to Thailand, man. Check it out. Life isn't over if you lose your significant other after 30, even 40 years, and you're 60 years old. There's still life to be had here. at least in my eyes.
I love it here.
I've got nothing
Hi,
but
Verna.
you
Off the hook. How you doing?
know,
Yeah, my grandkids are guilting me, so I don't know. That's the problem I have.
That's
You know, I have 18 grandchildren, and they're all like, "You don't want to do that."
Well, you know what you got to do, Joe, in that particular instance is what I was originally going to do with the one that passed is go check out a different country, or it could be in Thailand every time. 6 months there and 6 months at home, you know, and did traveling around there, or maybe hanging with the grandkids.
I plan on doing that. Yeah, I plan on doing that. But
I'm still planning that. My original plan was 4 months here, 2 weeks back, and see my grandkids. And
I mean, I love the United States, but I also hate the United States. That's my problem.
I'm definitely not excited about living. I don't see any scenario that I could come up with in my brain that I would be living back in the U.S. None whatsoever. Santa's workshop. That's right. And that's why I think on the road, that's why they don't pull me over and stuff. They don't want to piss off Santa Claus. I'll keep their kids, and when they won't get nothing, they'll get cold.
Hey, Mitch, are you coming out next month?
Without question, my friend. Yes, I am.
I was. I know. I think Daz was hitchhiking, so I don't know how Daz was going to get there.
Yeah, we were discussing that, and it was too early in the game to decide.
Yeah.
There
it is.
You know how I am.
Fake friends.
But yeah, I'm coming down.
Best friend on the planet. How you doing, Gift and Joe? How are
Joe.
you?
Hey, Joe.
That would be a great time to throw that link up, Dave, in case Joe wants to say hello.
Yeah, I could do that too. I have the ability because I'm so well.
If there's too many on the panel, you can take me out. It's not a problem.
I can have like 12. I can have like 12 or something. I pay for StreamYard, so
I didn't know you had that many friends. Oh, you pay for your friends.
Well, I've got the fake friends the fake friends make up a big part of my.
He lives in Suren. There's not that many friends up there.
No. I've got my wife.
The main reason I'm going down for Thanksgiving is because I love to be on camera. I love to be on everyone's videos, and I don't have any real friends. So
you want to be a YouTuber,
and I know it irritates the hell out of people. So there you have it.
It's not people. It's just a person, like one. So just one.
That's true.
Well, Sybil was one person, but she had a lot of personalities.
That's true. That is true. I didn't think about it that way. But I don't know. I had fun there. I'm gonna make Italian sausage again, and we'll make some sausage bread. I don't know what else to bring. I know Joe's gonna have a crap load of people there, aren't you, Joe? I can stay outside. It's not a big deal. I can stay down the block somewhere, and actually, I can do it via StreamYard. You guys could have it in there. And
That's true, Daz. You got that right. Daz is correct.
30 people thinking of place.
I want to see Mitch spoon feed, Dave again. Yeah.
Well, I'm hungry right now. I could be spoon fed. It is fun.
I'm not trying that. He said, "I'm not trying
that." If you want to watch a live stream from Joe's house, I might let Mitch spoon feed me something there. I don't know what.
Oh, that has to happen. That has to happen.
Thanks, Mark. Thanksgiving in America is the fourth Thursday of every November. That's when they celebrate it. So the date varies a little bit.
Then there's Black Friday.
Yeah, big shopping day in the United States. It's where they really start to make up for their losses throughout the year.
Yeah, I don't even know what day. What day is it?
24th.
Thanks. 24th.
This month, this year, it's the 24th. Yeah.
24th. I haven't. The last time that I had a good time, man. It was fun. I think I might go in the pool. I felt I didn't get to go in the pool last time when we were there. I felt sorry for Joe. I'm going, God, the guy can't even go in his own pool. I don't want to go swimming in his pool. Just kidding. But when is Thanksgiving? Thank you, Mark. Mark's been satisfied. Joe loved the video. Yeah, Tommy J liked it too. I did too. I really enjoyed it. And we were sort of talking about that a minute ago before you came in, because you don't really realize it and until you see it with your own two eyes. Because there's, you know, who else did really good was your buddy. Um, uh, what is it? God, something happening. Johnny.
Oh, Johnny.
Yeah, he went to a village and brought a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if you remember that video. It was awesome.
Yeah, I remember
There
that
he
one.
is. There he is. Hey Joe, how you doing?
Hello, Joe.
How are you guys?
Hey, Joe.
Doing good.
Let me get my AirPods. Hold on a second.
Get your shit together, Joe.
It's gonna be. When's he gonna do Cup of Joe? That's what I want to know.
I gotta fix his computer. It's having some. Yeah, he's
What
got
has he
some
got,
computer
Apple?
issues.
He
Yeah,
got
but
Apple?
we're gonna have to fix his other. He's got a good gaming computer. It's just needs to be uncorrupted.
That'll work.
Can you guys hear me?
Can hear you.
Yes.
Hear you good.
Yeah.
Daz
Can hear you,
saying
Joe.
hello to you and Gift.
Hey, Daz. How
Daz
you
saying
doing? Okay, now that you can hear me, I'll be right back.
Cup of Joe. This is directly from the studio of the future Cup of Joe set. He's on set right now.
I need to go get me a cup of Joe. I'll be right
There
back.
you go. Get me a nice chocolate while you're out. But
My Joe.
I don't have. I know Chuck had gotten a refill. I didn't get. Is that fake Joe? Daz. It looks. I don't know. He looks real to me, Daz.
I love my Joe.
Thank God I have water.
I think we're gonna have to give Joe a twin too, a fake Joe. Next time.
Make him one for when you go there on Thanksgiving.
Did you guys see his little dream sequence video he had last time we were there?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. That's right.
Yeah, I was the director on that.
You were?
Make Joe into a geek.
Well, that's not hard to do.
Mark's here from Australia, so we'll let him out.
Hat.
We'll let him out of jail. Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Good afternoon. Too many Americans on this chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we need at least one Aussie.
Got to balance one Australian to how many.
I'm not. I'm British. I'm British.
Well, I can see the flag in the background, the Union Jack there, Chuck.
Yeah, no, I'm German actually.
German.
Sorry.
Well, actually, Aussies and New Zealanders, they're the same people, right?
I'm whatever a-hole you want me to be because they're all over the planet. I'm pretty sure. So.
Chuck told me that the New Zealand people and the Australian people are the same people. What Chuck told me. They said they love each other and.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
We get a lot of both.
That's a fallacy.
Is it a fallacy?
People that live over the other side of the Dutch, we don't have much to do with them. They talk funny. They say "fush" and "chops" and everything's at Saks. So.
Is it? They talk. They talk funny. What English do they talk? The Queen's English or no?
They talk Kiwi talk, and no one can understand them.
I never quite understood.
Okay, you guys got my attention.
The only thing I liked about one of them, who's the one that doesn't have any poisonous snakes?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. See, I like New Zealand. I don't like poisonous snakes. But the Aussies, you got like
no snakes in Hawaii either.
Is there? There isn't? I never knew that.
They brought over these like muskrats.
The mongooses or no?
Mongoose, that's it.
Mongoose, yeah. And then they got overpopulated with mongooses.
With the mongooses, yeah.
They're mean little. They're not tiny little ones.
Well, we brought over cane toads. I think it was from Hawaii or was it from Brazil or somewhere in the 1950s. And then there was no natural predators, and now we got bloody cane toads everywhere in the north of Australia, slowly marching south.
I don't even know
what
a cane toad is.
They kill our dogs. They kill our everything.
What's a cane toad?
Well, it's a toad that lives in the cane. So it's meant to eat a bug that was infesting the cane when they were growing sugar cane up in the north of.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not native to there, right? They brought it in.
Yeah, I was trying to think, Mitch. Well, they either brought them in from South America or from Hawaii. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I studied history at school, but they brought them in with no natural predators, and of course, all of our native fauna, thought, oh, there's a free meal, and eat them and then die because they're quite toxic. So.
Well, what can we bring into Thailand to eat the trolls? There's got to be some kind of a frog or something that could be released in Thailand to eat trolls.
Some
angry, especially a smaller troll. You know, little.
I can bring drop bears. I can bring drop
Get
bears.
the Karen.
Ducks in. So Joe, you got your cup of Joe? Joe's set.
Dave, I don't know if you know.
Now I'm not. Well, now I'm logging onto my big screen so I can see everyone's ugly face, all my fake friends.
Close up. We'll make Mitch. We'll make Mitch. There we go. There you go.
What happened to Mitch?
Now you got Mitch.
Oh my!
Mitch looks good. He looks good. You know.
I've been trimming up. Check that one out, Dave.
Oh, okay. I can do that. That one looks. Where's the one with the bikini? Oh,
I dumped the bikini.
You got to get out of the sun, pal. You got to stay in the shade a little bit.
Yeah, I do. Don't I?
We have fun in this show.
For the love of God.
So Chuck's gonna come and that was a quick one. So Chuck's gonna come and help with the computer and Thanksgiving and or while he's there, and then after that maybe you might start after the first of the year, maybe Joe, or before.
Better go.
I know you got a lot of stuff going on between now and the end of the year, but I'm looking forward to that show actually. The Cup of Joe series.
I don't know. You look more like Joe now, Mitch.
By David.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Thank you,
Joe takes pretty doggone care of himself. I'll tell you what.
Did you know Dave, that TJ timed me out? There I was slashing a troll on behalf of Chuck. Someone was attacking Chuck. I know he's fake. And but someone still had a crack at him, so I timed him out. Then Tommy comes over the top and times me out as well.
Yeah, the chat jumps a lot when that's happening.
Sorry, Chuck. No longer am I going to try to protect you.
Thank you for catching. I didn't see it. I'm not watching the YouTube. I'm just watching the live on the StreamYard. So. I'm disappointed I missed what they were saying.
They were saying that if you associate with me, it's going to bring your channel down.
Did they say that?
I can do this. I can do this because you aren't. I think Joe is. Let me see. Where's Joe? Did Joe came in? Well, I can do this though, Chuck. I don't. Here we go. There we go. Now you can. Now you should be able to see. If you type something, you should have a wrench now, so you should be able to see everything. I don't want you to miss out anything good. Good night, everybody.
All right.
Hey, Raymond.
Now I see everyone.
Huh?
I don't know if you do. I don't see. Where's Joe?
Okay.
Joe.
Take care, Raymond.
I'm not on StreamYard right now.
That's Erewhon Falls back there, and it's not the 7th level either because we had to turn around because we had a communication breakdown on that trip.
So I could watch and still see you guys.
You didn't put Mitch on the pretty much.
Part of YouTube royalty now.
People. Thanks, Traveler.
I'm with Mitch and I'm with Mitch and these three other blokes.
That's right.
He had to take Brock's place.
With
at least one Australian on the panel at all times.
Okay.
We keep you blokes honest.
Let's see. When are you coming back?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Sunday.
You're going to be here then? So you'll be here. You'll be here for the 5th of November.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay, I'm
back
coming
to-
definitely then, but I want to
Yes.
come before. Daz says that he's going to hang around there till Halloween, so I'm going to come over. And again, I'll put a pin and let everybody know where I'm going to be when I'm over in John TM area in case, you never know. People might want to come up and say hello. I'm more than happy to put my location where I am.
November is very busy.
My
for me.
friends.
Very busy.
What, November?
Mhm.
You're going to be there though, right? Or no? Are you going somewhere?
Thanksgiving? Yeah.
No. November 5th, the meetup at the.
Yeah. Plan on the 5th. Greeny's got his wedding reception celebration on the 21st, I believe.
Oh, wow.
I promised to be there for that.
It was, but you were supposed to be at my wedding too, and you didn't. You didn't.
Yeah,
there.
COVID happened that time, but now I just have no desire to go there. I'm not even gonna use COVID as an excuse.
I'll tell you what, Chris Nomad is still saying he's going to beat. Hasn't even completely retired and gathered all his stuff up. He said he's gonna beat you to the Surin.
Well, Meow and Jim were talking about kidnapping me, throwing me in the back of the truck. Yeah.
I really like that. You're like Jim's hero, Chuck. He's been watching you forever. I know you said it on your thing, but that's probably why. She's a Thai lady, but they came because Jim saw all your videos and wanted
Tim.
wanted to come here.
Yeah, Jim's a nice guy. We get along pretty good.
I've been vaccinated and fully boosted. Tim.
For what? For getting married?
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen. You've been boosted.
Well, it could happen. They told us all kinds of lies. About. Anyway, don't need to go there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're probably going to come spend a few days prior to us leaving up in this area. We'll do some touring. It'll be fun.
Yeah, they haven't been to that area yet either. They're going all over. He bought that new Ford truck and loves it.
The reason he's hauling that down there really is because he's afraid his truck will break down and he'll have backup wheels.
Good luck. It's going to be packed full of crap.
That's a dig at the Ford guys. I'm a Ford guy, by the way. So
I'm a Chevy guy.
I grew up on Chevys. I've had Fords.
The big thing when I was growing up, I don't know about with Chuck, but the Ford guys would say the Chevys
Tim loves the Ford.
Their distributors are in the wrong spot.
That's 20 years.
Distributors are in the back of the engine.
20 years.
Ford says our distributors are right up front, and which, to tell you the truth, if you ever worked on old Chevys, they are a pain in the ass. The distributors back and behind the engine. It is a lot easier to work on a Ford. I lift up hoods on cars now and go, please, just take it.
I don't know when's the last time you popped a hood on a Ford, Dave, but they moved the distributors to the back. I think after
I'm going to say
289, I think, was the last of
69
maybe
and
302, early
302. Yeah, they had that 69 Boss 302.
They moved them to the back as well. So
that was probably one of the best cars. I should have kept that car.
I don't know if you know, but they don't really make distributors anymore. So
yeah, I know. We don't have to worry about that. That's why I'll never be able to work on anything anymore. I lifted the hood on my wife said, "Hey, the car's acting funny or doing something." And I lifted the hood on the car and I closed it and I said, I don't even see. There's nothing here that even looks vaguely familiar to me.
Yeah. Mark's raising his hand, Dave. Mark's raising his hand.
So I got a question for you. I got a question for you, Chris. I got a message on Messenger or Facebook or something today saying that you wanted me to unlock your account. I'm guessing it's spam.
Who's the question to?
To Chris from Nomad Global Productions.
Chris?
Yeah. Got some weird ass message from that I'm his only friend and he wants me to unlock his account. And I'm thinking, shit, mate, you got to do better than that if I'm your only friend. Because I'm fake. I'm not really here. I just exist in your imaginations.
That could be. Marriages and what institution?
I don't care what kind of car you got. Every vehicle has a service department behind it, so they all break down. But I worked for Ford for 8 years, worked for Chevrolet for 5 years, and made tons of money off of both of them. So they
I don't
all
know. I want
break
to say through the years I had both. The one cars that I never really owned that I really liked, but I never owned them was the Chryslers, the Dodges, the the Wedges. It was always either Fords or Chevys. Back in the day, either the early Corvettes, like I said, that 69 Boss 302. A lot of good vehicles on both sides. Like I said, when I see that little deal that they show on Facebook where it said that my age we had the best music, the best cars. It's all true statements. I mean, growing up in the 70s, I couldn't have picked a better time and had so much fun. But we did. We had all the Z28s, all the Camaros, all the Dodge, everything. That now they've got. I mean, for the years after that in the 80s and stuff, the cars weren't even worth driving. The Camaros and stuff they put on the streets. I mean, they were nothing, no horsepower. They cut back everything. And all we wanted when we were kids we were building, 327s in Novas and stuff with straight axle front ends just to bring the wheels off the ground. 4 or 5 miles to the gallon, on big blocks. Of course, gas was, I don't know, 50 cents a gallon back then. But we had a lot of fun, or I did anyway. And the San Fernando Valley was not a hard place to grow up in with cruising Van Nuys Boulevard and, during that time of year, during that time of life, it was pretty a good place to grow up. A Ford Pinto.
I had a friend put a V8 in a frickin' Pinto. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, there actually were a couple of Pintos that came with 302s. Small.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was
like a little small block. Huh.
Yeah, it had a little 302 in it. Little dangerous little car. They came from the factory that way.
You could get a lot of horsepower out of those 302s.
That thing would just, I couldn't corner with that. I would lose it. It would just whip out. Like
we put a 289 Windsor in a Ford Escort.
Holy.
So that came out with a 1600 cc or a 2 litre, and that was fast enough with the 2 litre in the old Escorts. But then we thought we needed a bit more horsepower and put a 289 Windsor in it. So.
I had an Escort with a diesel engine in it.
Oh, diesel engine.
54 miles a gallon back then.
In California, I had a Morris Minor that I used to crank at the high school parties. Drunk people really got a kick out of that. I'd take the crank out and go up, put it in the front, and start the little Morris Minor up. I had a bunch of the Metropolitan Nashes. I had 3 of them, 2 convertibles and a hardtop. Had a lot of strange cars growing up. Had a Jensen Healy that I really liked. Had the Lotus double overhead cam 4-cylinder in it. That was fun.
I don't know if you can share that, Dave, or not, but that's that V8 Pinto right there.
There
you go. What's the difference between an Austin Healy and a Jensen Healy?
It's they're just different. The Healy part of it was the guys that actually built the cars, right, Chuck? I mean, Jensen and Austin.
I have no idea on that.
Yeah,
I don't
on
know.
The British cars. It was the ones because Austin Healy's the Jensen's the only one that I know they made. They made the Jensen Healys for 2 years, I think, 74 and 75, only 2 years, and then they made the Interceptor, which they had a V8 in a smaller car type deal, and I think they were trying to make them for the cops or something to buy, which they never did. And then Austin, of course, made all the Mini Cooper stuff, the early ones. I saw one of those at the barbecue we went to the other night. When I want to say it was late 60s, 68, 69 or something like that.
Really?
Little Austin Healey. Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, Mini Cooper there.
Wow.
But Austin Healey's my cousin. He had one that had what was it? A 289 or 283? It's a Chevy 283 that they put in the Austin Healey to compete with and race with the Cobras back in the day. Kind of the same body style type thing, if you know what the Austin Healey's look like.
Yeah,
You
I
see
really
a
liked
lot
the
of
Cobra back in the day.
You see a lot of classic Australian cars in Pattaya. Old Statesmans and HQ Holdens, and for those Australians that are still listening, some real old classic Aussie cars, muscle cars that are worth big money back in this country. But
Yeah. Wasn't
I
there
said-
an Interceptor? Hey, Alex, how you doing? Wasn't there an Interceptor in Mad Max? Wasn't
yeah,
that one of them cars?
that was my first car. I was because that movie came out. I don't know when I was about 16 or something. So by the time I turned 18, when we were legally allowed to drive, that was my first car. First car was a Ford XA hardtop with 351 Cleveland 4V head, 31 spline top loader and a 31 spline 9-inch diff. I love that car.
One of Chuck's videos I saw, which I haven't followed any cars in a long time. Corvettes were one of my favorites growing up, but that one was in your video, it didn't even look like a freaking Corvette. I mean, to me,
Oh yeah,
what's in my mind, they're totally different now.
Yeah.
That's a mid-engine.
Yeah, they got to be expensive here, I would imagine.
Bet they'd be fun to drive.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 300% higher, than a regular.
Yeah, what did when I bought, I can't remember what Corvette it was. After one of my divorces, it was one of those deals that I'm going to go out and spend an insane amount of money on a car that I want to drive around so I can chase women. That's my mindset back in the day. But my buddy talked me out of buying a car.
Why are women running away from you, Dave?
Why are what?
Why are women running away from you? You have to chase
They can't run away from me. I can catch them before they get that first step. But I'm trying to think of the name of the car. It was the scariest thing that I had ever driven, and it was a Pantera, and it was built by somebody that his name was famous with Panteras, associated with Panteras. He built them only to build them, and I can't remember the guy's name. And I got in this thing and actually drove it, and I've never been so impressed and a little scared driving the thing. And my buddy said, "Why don't you just get a nice Corvette?"
I like
said,
that,
okay.
Tim. That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
So I went and got a Corvette
in my life too.
Let's go. And what? Made it up to the next one. I don't know. I had a lot of good cars. I had a lot of fun cars when I was growing up. And how I lived through it all.
I've wrecked a lot of vehicles in my day.
Yeah, I don't know how I made it through.
County fairs, just destroyed them. Yeah, rolled them.
Yeah. And
rolled
see, back in
one
the day,
vehicle.
even when we got drunk at night and went down to the quarter miles that they set up, we'd go down and run the quarter miles. And even when the cops showed up, 9 times out of 10, no one went to jail. If we were underage, they made you pour your beer out and told you to go drive home drunk. So
those were the days, huh?
Exceptional. Yeah.
They poured out your beer.
Yeah, and we had a lot of fun. Now that you can't do anything, but which is probably better. I learned a lot. I will never drive intoxicated. That's for sure. Am I missing? I'm missing all sorts of stuff over here. Everybody saying hi to Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Oh, my mom. All right, I'm going to have to take this for a minute.
That's like an old school ringtone right there.
he's old school, Chuck.
Wow.
That's like risky business days kind of ringtone, ain't it? Huh? That's sounds like risky business or something.
What's up, Joe? I like that hat.
Thank you. One of my
I got to go full.
One of my
here.
fake subscribers sent it to me, actually.
Oh, very cool.
Really?
So what's the hat, Joe?
From New Zealand. From New Zealand, the Warriors, I guess. It's a rugby.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
So I seldom wear it. I figured I'd wear it for you guys.
Yeah.
Your YouTube buddies.
My YouTube buddies. You know, recently I got a large number of people wanting to buy my Foreigner Joe shirt. I guess somebody's promoting my Foreigner Joe shirt out there. So
yeah, it's really nice of them to do that, isn't it?
Yeah, and now I need to get some shirts made. People asking me if they could get one. Crazy.
Yeah, as long as they're not from India, you know, most of the ones
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
get are all from.
Yeah, you know, I was watching someone that's trolling me, so I figured I'd click on every now and then. They had a live stream. Dave ought to do this. They had a live stream that had 1,500 views on it for like 4 days, 3-4 days, and then all of a sudden it went up to 3,500 views, and then it dropped down to 3,100 views, and now it's at 3,000 views. I don't know how that works. I guess
it's weird.
I guess if you buy, I guess you could lose those views also. I wonder if YouTube is ever going to catch this this fool. But
maybe his credit card got canceled or something, ran out of money or something.
Man. But then I watch one video and it's like 96 views and 105 likes. I wished I had that luck.
How does that work?
I don't know, but you know, when you know, some people got to be smarter than a fifth grader when you look at that stuff, right?
It's probably the website that he shares on his screenshot in his video.
Yeah,
you know.
But this guy is a few fries short of a happy meal, man. I'll tell you, it's crazy.
Well,
Hey, Chuck, do me a favor. I like to educate people every now and then. Could you pull up the definition of day and show it on your screen?
Day.
Yeah, They. They.
Oh, they.
Yeah, not they.
They.
The definition.
As we say
look, define They. Pull it up on the screen.
We say in Australia that some people have got kangaroos bouncing around in their top paddock, which upsets the equilibrium. So,
yeah. Did you get it, Chuck?
Yeah, I'm just trying to pull it up here.
And now on Educational Corner.
Okay.
Okay, what am I looking? I have the definition, but
okay. Now click on it so you can see the whole definition.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look over here. Why don't I see it? Okay, it may be in a second. Okay.
Is it on my screen? Yeah.
Okay,
right.
so look at number 2. Used to refer to a person of an there you go. Even better.
Unspecified gender.
Yeah. So look at the used to refer to a person of an unspecified gender. So when did you guys watch my last great video when I was retired 4 years in Thailand?
Yeah, I love that video.
You guys,
yeah.
I said one individual because I don't like calling out names of gender, so I didn't say a gender. I said one individual, and then I said they. So if you look at this definition, now you would think a teacher would know this. I'm not smart, I'm not all that smart, but you look at this and it says used to refer to a person of unspecified gender. So do you think I was talking about 2 people or 1 person when I was on that doing my so-called rant on the
one.
So hopefully this educates. I hate to say, I don't know how people become. I guess you have to have basic English to be a teacher in Thailand. I don't know what the degree level is, but obviously I'm not smart enough to be one. But
you can get them up the cornflakes packets, apparently.
Richard saying hello to you, Joe.
Yeah, hello, Richard. But you see that? So if anyone's going to troll me, get your shit together before you do, because I'm a little bit smaller than a 5th grader.
They don't do it for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, for the longest time, I was getting hit pretty hard by one guy, and they never. If they would have done just a little bit of background, they would know that in my particular instance, my wife took a $2.3 million loan on this house and owned this land. So if I leave, she's screwed. But they don't. Oh, he's an old monger. He's been coming to Thailand for a long time.
Dave,
Came
you
here in
shouldn't even.
2018.
You should. What you did was the right thing. Just like I did. Don't even worry about that shit.
No,
Those
I
are,
don't.
people are envious if they can't buy their own wife or girlfriend a house.
No.
So they're going to try to call up folks that are able to
That's
do
true.
it.
You know what it is?
So don't
is
worry about that.
Does that stuff happen to people? Yes. Is it only
Of course it
isolated
does.
to Thailand?
No,
I gave up half my
absolutely
shit
not.
twice, and with no problem.
Well,
my wife
Dave, I
was
gotta say you were foolish because I had a prenup, so I didn't have to worry about that.
Well, my wife has an idea for everybody. I shared a picture.
Did you?
Well,
Okay. There we go.
Be
That's up
happy.
there. Look at that
Nice.
smile on her face.
Like that.
That's a great picture. I like that picture. I don't know. It just goes over and over again. I just don't like people that speak lies. Like I said, somebody wants to call me Fat Santa. You can call me Fat Santa all day long. I'm a fat guy and I kind of look like Santa Claus. I got no problem with that. Lies and stuff because you're a compulsive liar. It's just, you're better off just not saying anything. Because sooner or later, what's going to happen is sooner or later, when you're calling out somebody and telling them that they're buying views and buying subscribers, it's going to come back to bite you in the ass because you're so into your own mind that you post a picture of your Google page and you've got 2 places on there that buy subs and buy.
You don't even have to, Dave. You don't even have to look at that. Just look at the views. Then look at the views 3 or 4 days later. Then the views go up, they go down. It's not possible. And then you got more likes than you do views, and
insane.
People,
but you know what it is?
People that do that, they're in their own. But they need to look in their own backyard.
Yeah, they're right here. Please support mental health to stop the jealousy and the hate.
People will form opinions on all sorts of things, and if they form an opinion on me or anyone else, you're not going to change their opinion. So why waste time? You just live.
Exactly.
As everybody that I've watched on this channel before, everyone says we just get on with our lives. You ain't going to change someone's opinion, so I don't give a rat's.
Yeah, well, I don't either.
What kind of cracked me up a lot, okay, was the fact that Joe was just telling about experience of being here for 4 years. Had no names, had nothing in it whatsoever. This guy goes away and is gone from Thailand for over a month. 6 weeks, he's out of nothing. Comes back here, and the first premiere that he does, he attacks 2 people that I know. And with violence, and I'd like to see this one come after me and do this, and why don't they do that? But yet he'll sit there and lie and say, I didn't say anything about anybody. Why do these people do this? It's insane. And I think the guy's 12. Okay.
Well, I don't really, Dave. I don't mind. I like the fact that my channel is being promoted, and anyone can see through the fakeness of this person.
The only problem, Joe, is nobody's watching that channel.
No. Chuck, you are wrong. Chuck, you are wrong. You have 96 views today, and then 6 days later, we all know you get your first views in your first 12 hours or 24 hours. 6 days later, you'll have 3,000 views. So a lot of fake people are watching that channel.
Amazing.
Well, I'm lucky. He doesn't watch mine. Somebody sent me. The problem with me is everybody always sends me this stuff like, "Oh, did you see this?"
Good stuff.
I think, dude, I don't really care. So
I know it's
they
getting to the
sent me
point
this
with
thing.
me
These are
too.
the people that I don't watch. I'm like, okay, well, just good for you, like whatever. And then or he'll pop in and go blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Guy's like a.
He likes to He did it with me too.
It is what it is.
He did it with mine on his social media, telling me to over talking over me, using my image, my everything. Telling now shut up, Dave. I'm talking. He talks to himself. He has people in his a 20-minute premiere. You have 3 people in the chat. 3 people. Now how does that? Then you have 20 views at the end of it, and 3 hours later you have 25 views and 250 likes.
Yeah, I
It
was
just
just saying
doesn't.
that before.
He's caught now. I'd like to see what he's going to say about it.
Yeah,
as
I
like,
get so many.
you know.
I get every day. I get comments, right? Comments, and the comments, and I don't mind because I just find it hilarious. I just delete them anyway. But I get comments, and they will say the same thing. You know, 10 different, 15 different, 20 different. I probably have more than that. 30
Yeah,
different,
names.
different channels or avatars, and they're all saying the same thing. How is that possible?
You know what cracks me up too is that he talks to himself in his comments now, because people had said, you know, hey, how can you have 3,200 views and 2 comments? So he started buying comments. That kind of backfired because he got a bunch of weird stuff like, "Hey Sylvia, how you doing?" I'm going, what does Sylvia have to do with this video? And then when I look at the comments now, is what you're saying. Hey, you're doing great. Fine job. You click on the guy, then the account was created September 22nd. Next comment, another different name. Hey, yeah, this is, oh, God, you're the best thing I've ever seen. Well, thank you for that comment. Name created, or account created.
Okay, Dave.
September
I did
22nd.
not mean to start this. Okay, I only.
No, it's okay.
Sometimes I
I got no
enjoy
problem.
occupying space in an empty head. So
Yeah.
I figured I would just, you know.
And we're still holding 27 people, so the people aren't completely pissed. We don't, like Joe, if you've watched, obviously, Joe's thing, sooner or later you have to say, you know what, enough's enough, and we're going to say it.
Well, that's why I just let it.
You're getting things said about your significant other.
It's okay. I did my video. My video on retired in Thailand. The intention was to show people how I lived for 4 years, share my experience. I did a 30-second part of that where I talked about one individual and said they, you know, it's bullshit, and they took it out of whatever they wanted. Went on their social media and said
he's done one
talking
that says
about
8
me.
years. He's done one that says
me.
8 years in Thailand. You guys you aren't even going to believe until you see my 4 years in Thailand. When I put that out next week,
check out the number of comments on that.
Yeah,
compared to views.
you know, I talked about it before, Joe. I didn't realize until after we started talking about stuff. We came to Thailand probably 2 to 3 weeks apart from each other in 2018.
We did.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it till later on, you know. And like I said, me coming there and you kind of telling me you ought to do this and that. It was the best stuff I ever did. I never thought.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad.
You know, the trouble with being a narcissist is you don't know you're a narcissist.
I guess not. How can you not know? When you have, if I'm, you know, I'm a logical person, and if you've got 30 people that left you, and you're the only one going, well, I'm right. Those 30 people are wrong. I'd have to think, well, maybe I ought to rethink it just a little bit and go, you know, and maybe I missed something, but no. And when you're like that, it's better to just shut up and leave it alone. But he's got a lot of things saying that this was brought up and I want to let stuff go. No, the first thing that he came back in here on his first premiere, you can go look at it. He calls people out and with violence, you know, and it's like, God, do you even know who you're talking to half the time when you're going around? Him and that other guy, the guy that sold real estate, he was another winner, you know, and he left and went back to the U.S., which was a good thing.
There's an old saying, better to be thought a fool than to open one's mouth and to remove all doubt.
Yeah, exactly. No, but he is the guy's damn near Thai. Because he does everything for Thailand. He's going to become I looked at some of this stuff, and to have residency or to become whatever, you have to put 3 million baht into Thailand. That's part of the thing. I just can't see him putting 3 million baht into nothing. I mean, he ain't going to buy nothing. He's got to.
Well, if he's buying all the comments. He's paying a hell of a lot of money to get comments coming my way. So I appreciate that too. People want to spend money on me. Wish they'd buy me a beer instead.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Alex says, on my 4th year in town, I'm coming after Chocolate Man in Thailand with his fake bike stolen claim story.
There you go. I would too.
Yeah, Richard's
Okay,
got to
I'm
talk to him
sorry.
about
I'm
that.
sorry I even said anything. I just wanted to
Yeah, we'll
see
let it
if I
go
could
now.
get
No.
anyone's blood pressure up.
Not mine, Joe. Not mine.
It is. You know what it is? It's. I don't know. Like I said, he's threatened me on numerous occasions. He has stuff, and I put it on my community page where he called me a troll and put my face and everything on his deal. He has done nothing but try to aggravate me, and for no apparent reason. He even threatened me before. Like I said before in one of my deals, you said that I said stuff about your business. I said stuff about your wife. You threatened. You said you had all the transcripts translated into Thai and given to the police.
Chuck, what did I do?
I'm still here 9 months later. Every morning I get up at my door and ask my wife, did the cops come? I can't wait for the cops to come. I'm still waiting because you want to know why? I don't lie. And I know exactly what I said. And the only thing I ever did to that man
in the background here.
Who? Oh, you have? Let's see.
Just let it go. It'll just turn white. Eventually, it'll just disappear.
Yep.
You're probably right. Okay, we'll cut off that. We'll
cut it off. You've been on here for God, dog. You've been on here for how long now?
Almost 3 hours.
Too long. I gotta go, guys. I have a date.
I do too. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I think we'll shut it down because they're gonna
I want to show Chuck and Vince the house sometime later on, so I got to do a little video.
Yeah. All right. Before we go, real quick, what does it look like in your opinion? The house next door, they're going to be done the end of October. Joe.
I don't have an opinion.
He's taking the 5th, Chuck. He's taking the 5th.
I showed a video. I'll post a video hopefully later on it.
I don't think it's going to be ready myself. I would say probably, especially if they get more rain, it's going to probably be the middle of next month.
I'm not sure we're going to get rain. We have some heavy winds, but maybe we will get some more rain. But
hopefully not. But that would be the only holdup, I think.
Yeah. Well, what's today? The 16th. Today's the 16th, right?
Yeah.
I think
correct.
So.
Yes.
Yeah, 16th. My wife's going to come.
I'm still hoping, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be done by the end of the month. But I could be wrong.
Joe sent me a picture this morning of it. I asked the lady, the landlord, if she could install some rails, if it was possible. I'd pay for it if she could put some handrails. Right. So I don't know if it was just miscommunication, but Joe sends me a picture. She made like an incline straight ramp, and it's like if my mom steps out of the house on that ramp, she's going to go face first. It's like, I don't know what you were thinking on that. It's really steep. So we had to call her up. I had to get Paige to tell her this morning, look, if you could tear that down, I'll pay for whatever concrete, but that we can't have that. That's not going to work, It's going to come.
They probably put it in and said, why does this crazy Farang want me to put in a ramp right up?
I don't know. Joe sent me that. I was like, oh my God. I don't know how that got.
You know what you should do is just let them go ahead and build it. And then when you get there, just have all the work done that you want to have done. Yeah, but
I gotta have somebody come out and redo it. I just rather no, that ain't gonna work. I mean, all she has to do is stand on it and realize, hell, that ain't gonna work. Who the hell designed that?
Yeah.
Okay,
it'll all be good.
One
Alex
more thing.
is bringing blue for Thanksgiving.
Is Anchor?
Mitch said that he thinks that all the little rooms, like the one that I stayed in last time, the bike deal, are going to be rented. Is there a way
it could be, but you have Pachua Beach Hotel, you have Seaside, which there's like 700 baht. So there's a lot of hotels that
get another hotel.
Yeah, and
she's got probably 10 altogether with both the hotels, the one next to Klaus and the one down the street. So there should be room.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Just bring your tent. Bring your tent.
Yeah, right. I'll be the homeless guy down the street. You can do a video.
No, there's hotels not too far from here.
You said you want to camp.
Yeah, I do want to camp. All right, guys. I will. I guess. Well. Oh, Carrie's here. And I guess I'll end this thing. What is it? It's
End it,
only
Dave.
2
Don't
hours
end
and
it.
50 minutes. 2 hours and 50 minutes. Let's ask Mitch who he has a date with, and we'll end this thing. Who's he going on a date with?
Oh, it's just a lunch date. Yeah,
Just a lunch date.
not a date.
All right, guys. Thanks for
Have a
coming
good
on. I
one.
appreciate it.
Mitch, you're going to have to tell me who these other YouTubers are, and thanking you for letting me onto your very famous stream with these other 3 blokes that I've never heard of before. So
Yeah.
He likes to be filmed. That's why he's going to Thanksgiving, just so he can get filmed.
Yeah, I need to be on camera. I need it. I feel
He has to
whole.
have. He's like,
when
what
I'm
was
on.
that? I need. What is
Yeah,
that?
I feel whole when I'm on someone else's video with food dripping down my face and me picking my nose.
Well, I'm gonna
Thai.
bring. I know Joe's gonna have. I'm gonna bring my own oven and Italian sausage and make Italian sausage bread.
Well, Vince is going to have I think Vince is going to have an oven. I know Mike and
Oh, that's
Nicole
right.
maybe. I don't know if they'll have one, but yeah, bring your own. Are you driving on your bike or your car?
I think I'm gonna probably end up coming in the car, and I'm hoping my wife's gonna come with me.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, I know. I want her to meet her because she doesn't know any of my fake friends. So I want to make sure that I get there and meet some of my top fakers. I got
okay. Can I say something before you guys end?
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't have. I was just playing around a little while ago because you know. But from this day forward, I don't want anything to do with this troll shit. Really, I don't.
I don't blame you.
I've been done with that. I've been done with that the day after I posted the video, showing that Gift and I really, we didn't have any intentions on calling anyone out or anything. So I'm done with this.
Yeah,
I know I'm playing with you.
I think it's so idiotic that sometimes we just have to make fun of it because it just it doesn't make sense, right? So it's
absolutely
it doesn't, yeah.
And you know what? And still, to tell you the truth, if you want to know my honest opinion, that person that was on those calls, I don't think he's crazy. I don't think he's nasty. He sounded perfectly sane to me. So when I heard those, I was like, I wonder why would anybody think that person is nasty? So I was a little confused. I'm just kidding, by the way. Joe's looking.
Yeah, no. It's okay. It's okay. I would have never went there. I did my video on retired 4 years in Thailand again. Just sharing my experience. That was the whole intent.
That's right. That's all. That's all it was.
I would have never even done that second video had my name and Gift's name been smeared all over Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Because I would never call anyone out like that. So because that's not the people we are. We're living a dream. We love our life, and that's the way it is. I'll play with this a little. Because I do feel I'm occupying a space inside someone's head, but I'm done with it because life is too short for me. We know who we are about, and
if you would have said something like, this one guy was gonna come, but I told him that he couldn't come because I had this other guy coming, and then I wouldn't have. Okay. I wouldn't have.
I apologized for that, Dave. I apologized. I'm done apologizing too.
I'm going to put up some videos after this because I just can't handle that.
But Dave, we made up for it. We made up for it, right? You came over last time. We had a great time. And this is going to be an awesome. This is going to be an awesome Thanksgiving this time.
I think it's going to be a lot of people there.
Is that the acronym BYOB?
Yeah.
Bring your own boys. Is that for Mitch? Or?
because there's going to be a lot of people this time. We're all going to get the food. We're going to all put the food and everything together. But there's going to be a lot of people this time.
I believe. I want to make some sausage bread again, and maybe some other stuff.
Yeah.
But I'll bring my own oven and park in the.
But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're going to have
the macro.
Yeah.
Where Chuck
we'll have
shows
3 houses to jump all around in, or 4 actually.
It's going to be an absolute ball, and everybody's going to be like this with their cameras, and it ought to be fun. Mitch will, and Mitch is going to be loving it. All right, enough fun. Everybody's everybody's chucked. All right, guys.
You guys all
thanks,
wait. Let me say say one more thing. You guys all have your cameras out. I'll have the live stream going. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, and Daz says he'll bring a fork.
And tacos.
And tacos. Tacos will work for me. I'm game for that.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Alex can bring the enchiladas and Daz bring tacos.
Now somebody.
Okay, goodbye. I'm done.
Who ate the Mexican food that your new neighbors made? Was it good Mexican food? Right?
That was good. I still have three. I still have 3 enchiladas in my freezer.
All right. Well, keep them there till Thanksgiving. I'll eat them.
No, that ain't gonna happen. Sorry.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
All righty.
I appreciate
Have a good
it.
one.
Peace.
All right, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. I got to play Richard's outro. Where is it? You guys know the story. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.
All right. I'm gonna watch the outro.